this is their Tiki 921 crew member. As this is a shoeless flight to a barefoot destination, the crew will move through the aisles to collect all remaining footwear for immediate and permanent disposal. Thank you for your cooperation and for listening.
Okay, back to the music now. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place, baby. Rise and shine. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
Now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Yeah! Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big bad voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his head. And no one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey, Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Yeah!
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right by my side.
Good morning, everybody.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
The beautiful Larice in for B-Dog.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. Flaz Noogies, who is late because he was in the kitchen cooking.
I am here.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. We got a big show for you. We got a brand new JBL travel moment. Got a brand new video for Camys Grammys we're going to debut this morning. So we're going to have some fun. Got a couple of brand new songs, Robin Tricker and Mark Mulch we're going to play. All right. You ready to go? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
That's right, Jack Bowers got some swag. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey, Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got We all wanna know.
Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay, streaming live on the Camys Grammy Live Cam, and to the backyard up in Valley Center, Kansas, and to all of our friends up at the Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar up in Canada, Verona Corona. One of my, I got my Unity the Band shirt on, which... I was going through, I'm able to find things now, ironically enough, that...
yeah, because you thin stuff out.
Well, that, and I've got a bigger damn closet.
That's right, you do.
Took me 6 months to build.
Yep.
But beside that, I can find different things. And I said, oh, there's my Unity the Band shirt. That's the very first band I ever interviewed, a little band out of Fiji. Mm-hmm. And so I thought...
Fiji, like the island?
Yeah, Fiji,
Yes.
like the island.
Wow.
Sure
Yes,
thing.
and they're still around. We'll play some of their music during the show.
Cool.
And
Really
I'm pretty
awesome.
sure Verona Corona tried to hear that because I did the whole thing. See, when you're doing a show, you can hear yourself in the headphones, but if you've got the microphones on mute, nobody else can hear you. So
So you had to redo the whole thing.
back then we had what's called an iRig, right? And we had it hooked up to where you could plug it into a phone. But they could call in. You could do an interview. Anyway, so everybody heard them, but they couldn't hear me because my microphone was on mute. Right? Now, the sad part is that their mom was listening back in Fiji. And he's after the interview, he's like, my mom said she couldn't hear, she thinks we're not out here. She thinks I'm lying to her. I'm like, listen, let's just do it all over again. So I did the whole interview all over again. This
Same
time
show?
with me. Yeah,
Okay, good.
absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't skip a beat, just move on.
All right.
And it was a good interview. It's out there somewhere.
Yes,
But,
yes.
Let's go visit them.
Yeah, let's go to Fiji.
I would love to.
Yeah, so
That'd be awesome.
I say all that to say that Verona Corona was probably listening to that or tried
She
to
probably
anyway.
was.
She got to hear it twice. Yeah, so the second time she got to hear me say, ask the questions,
Oh, my goodness, how
but
funny.
Yeah, and of course our producer Monica, who is always listening, and she's a little under the weather today, so
I'm sorry, Moni.
she's allowing us just to run amok here. Anything could possibly go wrong.
my
okay.
goodness.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so you never know. Of course, vacuum cleaner Tom, who is always out there working and doing his thing. Walking here, yeah. And I see on the chat on the YouTube there that Tinkerbell is out there. Good morning to you, sweetheart. Happy Sunday to you. And everybody up in Canada, happy Sunday to you. The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Bodyguard and Ambassador Retreat, our ambassador of all great things, Michelle Myers. And, of course, Tim, the Bodyguard. You never go out of the country without him because
That's right.
something,
No way.
anything goes wrong, you want him to be right there. Listen, man, everything's going to be okay. All right? I got this. All right. Just look over at the horizon.
Yeah.
I'm going to put this ice on your neck. Everything's going to be just fine. True story.
Just don't listen to Flash.
Yeah, don't stay the hell away from Flash. And for God's sakes, don't ever eat any more shrimp. That's how that went down. So good morning to you guys. Beers and Bones Patio here in Harrison Bay, Tennessee, home of our good friends, the Goldens. That is Golden, the grill master himself.
And speaking of the Goldens,
Yes.
they are in Jasper, Georgia today with the Look.
I saw that.
And they're with the Gartrells. And so they're hanging out listening to the show.
Hey,
Well, that-
guys.
So,
Yeah.
hey, everybody.
Well, that means if they're with the Gartrells, that means they're eating really good.
They're eating
extra good.
really, really
extra
good.
You know.
Good morning.
Yeah. So anyway, so good morning to you guys. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're doing fabulous. The cabin up north, the Brap Shack in Deer Lodge in Old Forge, New York, away from home for Donna and Bob Cummings. And good morning to all the girls who keep the cabin clean, for
That's
God's sake.
right. Good morning.
Yeah, happy Sunday to you guys, and hope you're doing wonderful. The Amateur Adventure Club home of Bill and Ann Abbott up in New York.
Well, good morning,
Yeah.
the Amateur Adventure Club.
That's right. And that is an actual Facebook page where you can post your adventures.
Cool.
All right, so go on Facebook there and find
the Amateur Adventure Club. I think I actually saw that pop up, you know, for him. You know, I think I joined it already.
I just love those guys. It meant the world for me for them to come to the summer party. I really
that
did.
was
Appreciate
amazing.
It.
Amazing.
And of course, they brought Reef Rum too. That
helps.
That was exciting. Yeah.
Is there any left?
I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you.
You have that getaway.
I don't think so. I think y'all all drank it all.
I'm just not going to answer the question. That's not necessarily lying. So, good morning to you guys, Bill and Ann Abbott up in New York. That's where the Amateur Adventure Club really is, but that's really on Facebook. So go over and like the page, post your adventures, okay? It's all for positivity, for goodness sakes. The Treetop Flowers and Patio and Tiki Bar located over in Queen City, North Carolina, home of Marty and Angela Gentry. Good morning to you guys. Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis in Williamsport, Maryland, home of Shy Patty and Rick the Stick, the one-eyed bandit himself, who finally, I think, got his... I think he got everything worked out last week, and then he was having to go buy another computer, and I hadn't heard from him. So I don't know. Hopefully his show will be this afternoon. I saw him in the chat earlier, so maybe he can let us know for sure. But hopefully his show will be up 5 o'clock somewhere on the road with Rick the Stick.
That's 2 DJs that have to buy a new computer. B-Dog needs a new one, too. Remember he mentioned that?
Well, he bought the wrong one to begin with.
Okay, well, there you go.
Rick didn't have much of an excuse because I went with him and bought it.
Well, we heard what's wrong with his...
Something happened. I think he may have dropped it or, something happened to it.
It's like, because we just got it.
We just got it.
It's pretty new.
Wow.
Yeah.
We listened to Rick last week. It was a great show.
Yeah, absolutely. We listened to him out at the Tiki Bar there.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's see here. The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio. That is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar up in Indiana.
Yeah, that's my buddies.
Yeah, home
Hey, good morning.
Ed the train man, his beautiful wife Pat, all the grandkids, the conductors, Ed and Felicia, and everybody up at the
Good morning, you
Paradise
guys.
Way Tiki Bar. Yeah, happy Sunday to you. The Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West, Florida, home of B-Man and Michelle. And, of course, they are back in Key West.
Good morning.
And they're still settling in.
You know, it was really great to have them up here.
Yes.
It really was. It's been a few years, and it was great for them to come up here and hang out with us.
Yeah, absolutely. They're still settling in. They didn't do their show on Friday. They had another thing that they had to go to, just getting back in town.
Yeah.
But we were comparing deck pictures.
See.
I'm gonna send you a picture of my deck.
You know,
I'm like, listen, I got the biggest deck in town. Okay.
I am so excited for them to have a new deck because I know this has been a grind in his butt, for years.
It really is. I mean, you got to be careful drinking out there because you'll fall through the damn thing. But apparently that is fixed.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever make it over there?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Okay.
We had to go pick up stuff for the show.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's right.
Well, a special shout out to Michelle Myers. She asked yesterday. She's already planning ahead to drive down to Key West. Want to know what things that she's going to be coming by here to pick up for us. And I basically took a picture of everything in this corner and said, pretty much everything right here. So that's kind of cool that she's doing
very
that.
cool.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. The Pond Front Patio in Ottawa, home, of course, for B-Dog and Lou, the Legend Studio. They are not there. They're down in, they're probably driving back from Mobile right now or from Gulf Shores.
Yeah.
Same thing. You got to go through Gulf Shores. Or
Well, Mobile, Alabama is really nice, too.
If they went to Gulf Shores,
I think they went to Mobile.
Really?
But then they went down to Gulf Shores.
Yeah, I was going to say, there ain't no
'Cause she
beaches
went
in
to the
Mobile.
beach.
Well, no, that's where you go to, get on the ship and do the tours and
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
museum.
Spanish Fort.
Right.
Yeah, the the shipyard and everything there is Spanish Fort.
You know, I grew up going to Gulf Shores and all around that place in Alabama, you know, all those areas. And I haven't been back since I met you. We went, and you introduced me to Key West. I've always wanted to go to Key West, and now I love it. So, what about that?
Well, ironically enough, I haven't been back either, you know.
And Anna Marie Island, I love that place too.
Yeah, I'd love to get back down there. I spent 23 years traveling down to Mobile, so I've wore out a few tires and spent a ton of gas going back to Mobile when I used to have offices down there.
Me too.
But anyway, let's see here. That's where they're hanging out, and happy anniversary to those guys, of course.
Yes, of course.
Lake Music in Harrison Bay, home of Flaz and Larice. The big house on the hill.
They're right here.
Yeah.
All three of us.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I had to carry buckets of water down to water my grapes because I don't want to haul a hose down there and then haul it all the way back. So I went down with 2 5-gallon buckets down that hill.
Oh, my goodness.
Everything about that house is a pain in the ass because everything's downhill.
And then you got to turn around and walk back up.
Then you got to walk back up. Like, I'm going to build me a bench so I can just rest right here while I'm down here. Yeah. And Lola, of course, who is here in the Chocolate Bar Studios.
Hey, you know what you need is a rain catcher bucket. Barrel, and then you can just hook the hose to it and spray your...
I understand. Now, did you know that there are certain states in this country that punish people who collect rainwater? I got an article.
Not this one.
Not this one.
Nope, not this one.
And that's all that
But
matters.
I couldn't believe
One of the
that
reasons
somebody
we
was
live here.
worried about how much rainwater you're going to capture.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
It's rain.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
rain.
It's rain.
free.
But
It's
I got a
free.
3-page article I printed out of the internet.
Really?
Yeah.
You
I
spent a
didn't
lot
write
of
it.
time on that.
What?
I like it too, Buzz. I'm going to get me a couple of
You
rain
printed it out because nobody
barrels
believes that.
too. I'm going to get a couple of rain
Kind
barrels
of.
too.
That's,
Yeah.
the stats on it was like, what?
What?
Yeah.
No, you
That's
do need a
insane.
barrel and have it collect water. Put your sump pump in there and just...
They do have
Look.
a sump pump, and you could just...
And then you got to walk up and down with buckets of water.
Well, it's only just because we had some heat, and I decided to get down there anyway to get a little more mulch thrown up on top. So
Absolutely.
It's the Flaz Vineyard.
Yeah.
Are you going to make us some wine?
No, these are just table grapes.
Table grapes.
Table grapes.
That's right.
But we are
Table-
going to make some wine out of the apricots on the tree.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, interesting.
Well, let's see here. The Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio of the Seaside She Shed.
All right.
Dave Sines and Beth Travers. Good morning to you guys, man. They've been everywhere.
Everywhere.
From Inglewood to Canada and back and all kinds of stuff. So good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing
morning.
fabulous. The Comeback Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning.
You
betcha.
betcha.
Shelley Forsythe and the crew. The Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina. Rocking on the back porch to Tiki Man Radio. The Paradise North, home of King David and Pat up at Southampton, New York. Good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. And over in Sweden, we got the Tiki Balcony, home of the Swedes. And JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Medford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston.
JoJo's. Good morning.
Happy Sunday to you, everybody. We are streaming live on the Camys Grammy Live Cam, and I'm going to tell you all about it right now. Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man is streaming live on the Camys Grammy Live Cam. Camys Grammy is the official sign company of Tiki Man Radio. If you're looking for a special sign for your event, your tiki bar, or just your backyard, or maybe you just want a flamingo in your backyard, reach out to Camys Grammy. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the banner for Camys Grammy. Camys Grammy Live Cam, the official live cam of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man.
Reef rum is for the nonconformists, but moderates will appreciate it likewise. It's for the forever young spirits. For people who don't care about rules and labels. For those who just want to have a good time on any occasion, by themselves or with fellow adventurers. Its eccentric blend with sweet and smoky flavors is an invitation. Get out of your comfort zone, unapologetically enjoy yourself, and keep making new memories. Cheers. Reef rum, sweet and smoky for the wise and the rebel.
Reef Rum, the official rum of Tiki Man Radio. Step out of your comfort zone and order yours today. Reggae Wines is the official wine of Tiki Man Radio and sponsor for Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man on Mondays at 6 p.m. If you stop by the chocolate bar, you can always get a taste of Reggae Wines behind the bar. If you like sweet wines like I do, then Reggae Wines is for you. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Wine tab and check out all the flavors they have. Make sure you check out all the cocktail recipes because Reggae Wines goes good with anything. They're also sponsor for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound. Reggae Wines, making the world a better place, one bottle at a time. Tiki Man Radio is gearing up for the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound, October 31st through November the 2nd at the Rick's Dirty Harry's Complex on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. All the artists are booked and locked and ready to go. And of course, our event is free to the public. Everybody is a VIP. This year, of course, we're bringing back the Sack Awards, sponsored by Tiki Man Radio and presented by Tim Campbell. And new this year is the Jimmy Buffett Lookalike Contest, brought to you by Land Shark Lager. That's right, come dressed as your favorite era of Jimmy Buffett and win a special prize by Land Shark Beer. That's going to be on Friday night, right after Dave McKinney and the Hungry Heart Luck Heroes band plays. And of course, we're going to honor our friend Bill Crawley. Make sure you come by the Tiki Man Radio table and pick up your fan's fan of Bill Crawley. I want to see a lot of pictures. We want to make this special. Bill Crawley played at every event we had, and we want to make sure that we honor our good friend. That's the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound, the original Songwriter Showcase during Trop Rock Week, October 31st through November the 2nd at Rick's Dirty Harry's on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. Why would you go anywhere else? That's right. Why would you go anywhere else, for goodness sakes? Come on down to Key West and have some fun with us, and we're looking forward to that. And how about that new video there with Camys Grammy Live Cam?
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
You know, what is, a lot of people say, well, what the hell is Camys Grammy? Well, it's homemade signs. You know, we've been talking about it for 3-4 years now, and if you need a homemade sign, you need something special done, you want to make things extra special, made here in the USA, by the way, then you reach out to Jody with Camys Grammy. You can go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the banner there, and she will take care of you.
She will.
All right, who we got out there today?
All right, we got our good friend Mo. She is out there saying good morning, everybody.
Good
and
morning.
waving at us. We got
Good morning, Mo.
We got Moni out there saying good morning, all.
Yeah.
And
She's a little under the weather this morning, so
Yes.
good morning to you, sweetheart. Hope you get to feeling better.
let's see, something about a blanket and a holiday. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, she was under the weather. And good morning to Donna and Bob Cummings from Coyote Woods this morning.
Yeah, good morning to you.
Yeah, and then
Those
we got.
guys are everywhere.
I know. I know. You know, we could get off the compound sometimes and go places.
Well,
You are in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we are in 2 weeks, but, you know,
Yeah.
we could do that more often.
yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, well, you know, here's the thing is, I get off the compound every damn day. You don't.
I
And
don't
understand.
go anywhere.
I
I
understand.
live on the compound and I work on the
Well,
compound.
you're not allowed to
I
get
do
off the
that
compound.
too.
Okay, it's
I know.
crazy out there. You
I
don't
wanna
want to go out there.
Sure I do. Sure I do. Well, I'm gonna go see our good friend Rick. Can't.
Who
say
is
the
our
last-
good friend? You can't remember his name.
I can't spit it out right now. That's not. I mean, that's not because he's not my friend. It's because I can't spit it out. You know, Rick. I'm gonna go see him down at downtown at the. What do you call it? It's just in a few weeks.
Can I buy a valve? Can I call a friend?
Stop it. Stop it.
I need another clue.
I can't think of the word at the moment. Okay,
I'll
stop
take
it.
what the hell for $200.
He performed here for a house concert.
Rushing. Thank
Yes.
you.
Rick Rushing. Okay.
Thank
All
I
you.
couldn't think of it either.
I
knew who he was.
I know who he. I just couldn't spit it out, and then
Well, if you just said blues singer, if I had a clue of what you're talking about, because I did, that's the first time I'm hearing about it. So
that's like our only friend Rick besides Rick Martinez that we know.
I know a lot of Ricks.
Rick's the stick.
Okay.
Yeah, Rick
oh,
the
Rick the
Stick.
Stick.
There's
Well,
a lot of Ricks.
That's Eric.
I'm like, when the hell is Rick the Stick gonna be in town, and what is he doing?
All right.
You got Uncle Rick right out there.
All right. Shush. Shush. Sometimes I can't remember the word. All right.
The showcase is at Rick's, for God's sake.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right. So, anyway, we got Rick Martinez, your brother from another mother.
There's another Rick.
I just said that a minute ago. I said that's the only other Ricks we know.
Yeah, good morning to you, brother.
Okay. And then we got Michelle Myers, the ambassador of all great things.
Yeah.
We got Z and G is out there, and they are in Texas catfishing.
Catfishing?
I can go catfishing right out here. What'd y'all go to Texas for to go catfishing? Anyway, okay.
Catfishing.
I wish I was with them right now. I want to cry.
You like fishing for catfish?
Yeah. I hope they're catching either like blues or flatheads.
Yeah.
I catch catfish. I'm really good at it. As a matter of fact, I caught a really big one off Andy's dock.
Yeah, sure do.
But I don't eat catfish. Blech. Yuck.
Well, I think you would if I cooked it. So. Bet you would.
I don't know.
Betcha.
I love fish, but I don't
Betcha.
like catfish.
Betcha.
You betcha.
You've already done it. You just didn't tell you. He told you it was something else.
Well,
This squirrel tastes like fish.
This squirrel tastes like a fish. This squirrel tastes like chicken. All right.
That rabbit was just hard to catch.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you think that's hard? Try to catch a cat in the water.
They'd be clawing at you, won't they?
Go ahead, David Chick.
All right, we got Verona Coronas out there, and she's saying good morning.
Good morning.
And then we've got Axie Lynn is saying good morning, and little Ellie Faye says, it's Popo and Noni.
Good morning to you,
cute.
Sweetheart.
Hello, Ellie Faye.
Don't let the sunshine hurt your eyes.
She's so sweet. I love that baby. Then we got Marty and Angela Gentry are out there. Good morning. Alan Runco and Patty, they're out there.
Well, good morning to you, brother.
Good morning to you guys. And good morning to Beth Hyatt.
Well, fins up, sweetheart.
Yes. And let's see, we've got Graham Andrews and Nicole. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning to you, brother.
Good morning. Who else we got? Well, Dixie. Good morning, Dixie.
Well, good morning, Dixie.
Haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, happy Sunday to you.
Happy Sunday. Michelle, that's our ambassador. I already said her. Good morning, sweetheart. And then we got Jason Whitler.
Good morning.
He is out there. Oops, I didn't do that. We got Brad Lynn is out there. That's Bahama Brad.
I texted him last night. I'm like, where the hell is the qualifying for NASCAR? You know, NASCAR has been off the air for 2 weeks, and apparently it was only on the NBC Sports app because they're still finishing up some of the Olympics. We'll talk about the Olympics. Great job to all the athletes, by the way.
Oh my gosh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, that's kind of confusing, but anyway. Good morning to you.
Good morning to Glenn Soika. He is out. Let's see. Had an all-star cast out yesterday for Boomer Blake's Happy Hour.
Yeah, he sent a picture
fantastic.
of that. I believe the Beach Buddha was there.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I see him here in the picture. He sent me a picture. He sent us a picture.
Yeah, good morning to you.
Good morning to Jeff Ealing. Good morning. And Manny Rico is out there saying good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
Carla Hanson Hardwood is out there.
There you go, from right here in Choo Choo City.
Kevin Phelps and Angel, good morning, you guys.
They ought to be coming back from their trip now.
I think so.
No.
I don't know when they'll come back.
On the 10th? Is today the 10th?
Today is the 10th.
Today's the
they should be-
11th.
11th, you're right.
Must
So they
have
came
come
back
back
yesterday.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking that it was coming back this weekend sometime or another.
Yeah, want to hear all about it.
Yeah.
Then we got Tim and Patty Campbell are out there.
Good morning to you guys. Happy Sunday to you.
Ada Longo's out there. Good morning.
Good morning.
Anthony Centula. Good morning, sir.
Morning to you, brother.
Harold Booth is out there. Good morning.
Good morning.
Carla Hanson Hardwood, she is out there saying hello.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Barry D is out there. And Frank Goddard.
Morning, Frank.
And of course, once again, we had the Goldens, the Gartrells, and the Looks, and they're all saying hello.
Well, good morning.
We got Gene Henders out there.
Morning, Gene.
Let's see. The beautiful Sean Crawley. I have loved your pictures over in
France. It's
France.
been great
Oh my
to look at 'em.
goodness. It's so great that you guys all got together.
She's coming back to Fort Lauderdale on Tuesday, I do believe.
We got the awesome Patty Smith out there.
Good morning, Shy Patty.
Shy Patty. And then we got, let's see, who else we got here? Jody with Camys Grammys is out there.
Are you still doing Facebook?
Nope. And then we got, let's see, I'm just skipping over who I've already said, basically.
Okay.
So we can speed it up.
Dan and Rachel are
Oh, Dan
in
and
Vegas.
Rachel in Vegas. How fun.
Las Vegas. Good morning to you.
I am not a good gambler.
Don't spend all the money.
That's right. Don't spend all the money. Leave some for us. Or if you win, remember your friends. Hey, Tinkerbell is out there. Good morning to you, darling.
Yeah, it looks like Camys Grammy is needing a ride there on Saturday of the Songwriters.
Okay.
Showcase.
We'll get something. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, we'll take care of you.
Rick the Stick is out there saying good morning. And that's it. So good morning to everybody.
Okay. All right, let's see here. Well,
I did. I covered everybody.
yeah, Kevin Phelps and Angel have been sending me pictures of their trip.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, there was one spot where they were at. It was like, welcome to hell. It was like 120-something degrees or something out there, so.
One more person, Andrew Dean.
Andrew Dean.
He sent a picture and said, sound check on, show in 50 minutes. That was before the show started.
There you go. Let's see here. Bill and Ann Abbott, of course, are out there. We mentioned them in the beginning. Alan Jax Bowers is out there. Good morning to you.
Good morning, you guys.
Robin Tricker is out there. We got a brand new
Good
song we're going to be
morning,
playing by her. It's called Brand New Key. And then we've got another new song by Mark Mulch that we're going to be playing. So that's coming up. And got a lot to talk about. So, well, let's get this day started off right the island way with some positive vibes, for goodness sakes. And let's see here.
Good morning, Julie. She just chimed in, too.
Okay, I thought I saw her in there earlier. Yeah, good morning to you. That's my lovely daughter.
That's right.
And we hunt.
Ann We Hunt is out
and
there.
hello.
And we hunt. Yes, she is out there.
If we have missed you, then we will come back and get you all caught up on everything. So happy Sunday to you. I hope everybody's doing fabulous. Let's get this day started off right the island way with some positive vibes. Happy Sunday to you, everybody. Get you some coffee. Order you some Camys Grammy signs and get some business rolling in. Happy Sunday to you, everybody.
You don't look like they do. things will never change. That's just the way it is. Oh, but don't you believe them? Just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is.
Hey, this is the Barefoot Man. I am sitting out here in the middle of the ocean, and I'm listening to Tiki Man Radio right now.
Hey, Andy.
Yes, old pal. Pass me a piece of beer.
Hey, you know, Andy, I had a dream about us two last night.
About us? Oh, boy, Foot, now I know you're getting old. You stopped dreaming about girls, and now you're dreaming about us?
Listen, Andy, you want to hear about my dream or not?
Yeah, make it quick. I feel something biting on this line.
We were out here fishing, content as we could be, when along came a hurricane and blew us out to sea. Our little ship turned over and we had met our fate. Next thing you know, we're standing by the great pearly gate. St. Peter looked at both of us, gave a little grin. Don't know how you two made it here, but I guess I'll let you in. I said I mean no disrespect. I got down on my knees. Before I passed through heaven's gate, I got one inquiry. Do you sell bait in heaven? Do you sell hooks and lines? Are there any fishing spots where we can spend our time? I wanna be respectful and fulfill my dying wish. Heaven can't be paradise if there's no place to fish.
I wonder if there's wahoo in the happy hunting grounds. In heaven we'll need lots of line to get our sinkers down. We want to be prepared in case those stoners start to run. St. Peter, let me ask you, friend, do you have any chum? Do you sell bait in heaven? Do you sell hooks and lines? our time. I want to be respectful and fulfill my dying wish. Heaven can't be paradise if there's no place to fish. Do you sell bait in heaven? Do you sell hooks and lines? Are there any fishing spots where we can spend our time? I want to be respectful and fulfill my dying wish. Heaven can't be paradise if there's no place to fish. Heaven can't be paradise if there's no place to fish.
Hey, this is Manalo, and you're living on Island Time with Tiki Man Radio.
Sailor Joe on the 7 seas knows all the port of call bars. Bangor to Cape Town, Shanghai to Zanzibar. And the ladies, they all love Sailor Joe. They love his pretty blonde curls. Sailor Joe, he's a man, you know, so he loves all the native girls. And all those bright lights, Caribbean nights, drinking Puerto Rican rum. The ladies, they all line the shore whenever the big ship comes. All those bright lights, Caribbean nights, the sailor, he's a little bit drunk. And the lady in the bandana dress says, hey sailor, do you wanna have fun? Sweet little Rita saw Sailor Joe walking in the tropical night. The look in his eyes set her heart on fire. She knew it was love at first sight. Sweet little Rita and Sailor Joe strolling along hand in hand, down through the village out to the sea, to make sweet love in the sand. And all those bright lights, Caribbean nights, drinking Puerto Rican rum. The ladies, they all line the shore whenever the big ship comes. All those bright lights, Caribbean nights, the sailor, he's a little bit drunk. And the lady in the bandana dress says, hey sailor, do you wanna have fun? Sailor Joe, he don't sail no more, give up his life on the sea, to settle down in a little town and with sweet Rita get married. Pretty soon Rita and Joe, they have themselves a son. They named him Joseph Sanchez Miguel, Jose Daniel McMahon. And all those bright lights, Caribbean nights, drinking Puerto Rican rum. The ladies, they all line the shore whenever the big ship comes. All those bright lights, Caribbean nights, the sailor, he's a little bit drunk. And the lady in the bandana dress says, hey sailor, do you wanna have fun? All those bright lights, Caribbean nights, drinking Puerto Rican rum. The ladies, they all line the shore whenever the big ship comes. All those bright lights, Caribbean nights, the sailor, he's a little bit drunk. And the lady in the bandana dress says, hey sailor, do you wanna have fun?
And now it's time for Tiki Man Radio's Almanac of the Week. 2014, Robin Williams. We lost Robin Williams. I can't believe it's been 10 years.
I know, it's a long time.
1973, in the Bronx, DJ Kool created the turntables, which created the hip hop.
That's awesome.
1964, the first movie of the Beatles came out, A Hard Day's Night. It was released in New York City. Eddie Lamar, composer George Antheil, patented a device to reduce the radio signal jamming, which later became the key ingredient for satellite and cellular technology, 1942.
That's so cool.
Yeah, in 1929, Babe Ruth hit his 500th career home run, and he was the first professional baseball player to do that. 2020, the pandemic, the Tiki Bar underwent significant expansion to prepare for Let's Open the World parties in 2021 and all celebrations that would surely come. Your Tiki Man Radio Almanac for the week. Yeah, I can't believe it's been 10 years since Robin Williams passed away.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
If that's true, then it's 9 years for my dad.
Yep. Well, it is true. 2014, and here we are. So.
That's weird.
But that Eddie Lamar thing, I did not realize that.
I did not know that either, but then I heard it, one of my podcasts or whatever, and I thought, how fascinating is that? That is really, really cool. Oh, no, you know where it was? It was on Ancient Aliens.
Ancient Aliens.
Yeah, on Ancient Aliens, or it could have been Will Shatner with... The Unexplained.
Well, there you go.
That's where, and I was like, man, that is fascinating that she created the technology for cell phones.
That is pretty amazing.
That's pretty awesome.
She wasn't necessarily known for being an engineer or an inventor.
Or a scientist or anything like that. No.
She worked for Qualcomm for years.
But that's...
Qualcomm actually invented a significant amount of cell phone technology. I don't know about what she did in terms of cell phone, but Qualcomm out of San Diego was really big in doing the layered issues with how to broadcast and send and receive both back in the gigahertz types of frequencies. I mean, we're talking really, really high frequency stuff. Really close to the...
Well, Eddie Lamar did a thing where the radio signal would not be interrupted.
Yes, I think it was
she
all
came
to
up
do
with
with
that.
Yeah, I think that was for the war effort.
It was.
Yeah, okay.
It was.
Yeah, it may have been, and later became the key ingredient for cell phones, and because this was what, 1942?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And satellites.
Well, then once again, we're talking gigahertz. Then we're talking up in the high frequency stuff that people didn't even fathom that you could get higher than a million cycles, which was megahertz. And she may have stumbled onto something.
Let's see here. Let me go back and let's see here. For those of you that. So that's the where I took out the deck another 12 feet, and
are you talking about your deck again?
Yeah, I'm talking about my deck.
He's such a
So
got a
you're
big head
going to go
over
out
that.
even further. You want to, right?
No.
No.
Well, I'm going to build a stage over on this side. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So the stage is going to be over on that side because, the thing that pisses me off about people in stages, they don't pay attention to where the sun is. And so I mean there's several places, like if you put the stage on this side, the sun would always be beating down on the in the summertime it don't get dark till 9:30 here.
Yeah,
so,
and it's hot.
And it's hot, so you would never want to have a stage over there. But people don't pay attention to that. They're like, well, I don't know, just put it over there somewhere. Just make sure we got plenty of tables for people to sit. That's all they care about, right? And so they're not really. I don't know how many bars that I've walked in and seen places where the artists are just melting in the sun, But they have to do it because they have to do it at that moment in time. Doesn't mean they'll come back.
Right.
First time they do it, they're like, man, that's I'm gonna have to you're gonna have to pay me more money because they'll do it for more money.
So, isn't south over the top of the fence that's behind the barbecues? That's south, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So later in the year, it's going to be concentrating across the whole deck to that corner. Am I correct? Because the sun kind of moves from high in its arc, it moves down a little further towards the equator. Excuse me, yeah, equator, which would be south of here.
You've been told you overthink things. Well, the problem is the good thing about the whole scenario of the equator, the sun, and the earth, and everything is that we have trees. So no matter where that sun moves a little bit over to this left side, if you will, or whatever, the trees still block it. And depending on what time of the year it is. Right. Obviously, summertime it's going to be like it is now, but the later in the year or whatever, it's also going to get darker earlier. So the sun is, your activities outside change, and but the trees, there's so many trees out there that it really blocks all of that in that particular area. That's why.
And that's where the plants are right now, right? The little gardenette?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Dan Ware says, you could have raised that roof during that tiki bar expansion.
Well, there is talks of, expansion 1274-9.
Tiki bar expansion.
Yeah,
right?
the tiki bar expansion, and I will raise the roof for that. The thing about it is, when all you drunks ain't here, okay, the reason the roof is exactly where it is right now is that I can basically leave everything in the tiki bar and it never gets wet.
That's right. Yeah.
So if you raise the roof, so one tall bastard can get in there. That's only here once a year, right? Then the rest of the time, I got to worry about the TVs getting wet and the bar getting wet. Yeah, all that stuff. So there's a reason behind the madness. I didn't really set out to say, well, I'm just going to build this for normal people.
What we ought to do is come up with a T-shirt that says on the back, Duckin' Dan.
Duckin' Dan.
Duckin' Dan.
The man who has his reserved seating at the tiki bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's ducking all the time.
Which I really felt bad for Kevin and Angel Phelps, because all they said was, we want this blue table to be reserved for us, right? Mm-hmm. But now Dan and Angel, Dan and them came with the reserved placards.
Yeah.
Set them down there, not to mention their names are already on the bar.
But that's not where they wanted. They wanted the blue table. Angel and Kevin.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. Dan and them had their own, and that's where that's why I'm saying we need to have Kevin and them to have their own little reserve placards next year.
Okay, so we'll have to get them some reserve
Kevin
placards.
and Angel brought their own air conditioner.
They did. They did.
He really did.
That was awesome, and that was fantastic. Hey, good morning to Dave Freeman is out there, and Callie McCool is saying hello.
Good morning.
Up early, Callie.
Callie McCool, man. Let me know how the school year is going and when we're going to get started on that again. And, of course, A1A Cation, Dave Freeman's new song. We've been playing that a lot here lately. So, very, very good tune, man. Very good tune. Let's see here. What else? I think that's all on the Almanac thing that we had, right?
Yep, that was it.
You guys let me know if you like the Almanac.
I do.
It's just another thing I got to do every week or whatever. But I think it's cool to go back and look at things that have impacted our lives. Robin Williams was an amazing actor. And, it was devastating whenever he died.
Yeah.
Because the last thing we need is less laughter in the world. And,
Absolutely.
True.
So that was pretty devastating. Let's see here. I could have at least. You could have raised at least. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, that's where he's talking about the expansion. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Listen, there's 31 of you out there watching. Go ahead and hit the like button, and all of you can do it as well here in the studio.
I already did.
And,
Dave Freeman said he's here for the deck talk.
The deck talk, yeah. Well, you listen, brother, I got a very big deck, and I like to talk about my deck, and I'll send you a picture of my deck.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. B-Man was like, I'm going to send you a picture of my deck. I'm like, well, listen, man, I ain't even started drinking yet.
A little early for that.
Oh,
yeah, Michelle says I've already seen it.
That's funny. Anyway, I feel like we're on Get on the Peace Train show on Monday night. What's on the menu today? They're Plasmatic.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm wearing my official,
I told him earlier. I meant, I was going to put the camera on you and say, well, you were stuck in the kitchen. That's why you were a little bit late or whatever,
So I'm making for the few of us that are here later on sliders made with like a sausage, chicken sausage meatballs and covered with some mozzarella and a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano, and then a sauce ladled on top of that. And I'm going to deep fry some, I guess they're tater tots.
Tater tots.
Tater tots.
Like French fries.
Like French fries, only tater
nice
tots.
and crispy and nummy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, all on your barbecue. Everything I'm going to do is going to be the heat from your barbecue.
On my grill?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
that's it. Your grill, whatever. Is that a southern term, grill versus barbecue? I don't know.
Yes.
So in
That's
California,
what
it's
they're
like,
called.
listen, let's put these hamburgers on the barbecue.
It's called a grill.
Okay.
It
Yeah,
is.
we call it that. Yeah.
We're grilling, man. We're grilling.
It's
Okay.
called a grill.
Well, you
Okay.
didn't even say what I made.
Oh,
When did
I'm
you do
sorry. Okay. Larice, you tell everybody what you made.
that? What
is
was
like
that
sh-
fancy lead
Yeah,
up?
school's back. Everybody do show and tell now.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll show you my deck.
I'll show you my fruit. I made a fruit cobbler. Peaches, Nami Georgia peaches, and pineapple, and with some ice cream on top.
Actually, they're North Carolina
Yum.
peaches purchased at our famous Linda's. Oh, do you call it a market in the South?
Linda, it's just the name, Linda's
Just-
Produce.
Linda's Produce. Okay.
Best garden in town.
It is a market. It's like
Okay.
a farmer's
All right.
market.
Didn't know if that was a California
So they're
term or
from-
not.
Oh, cute.
So when you go to Lowe's, let's go back to this grill thing. So when you go to Lowe's or Home Depot, right, and you say, where's your barbecue at?
They know what you're talking about.
Do they?
You bet. Really?
Okay.
Heck yeah.
The barbecue's like, no, we don't sell food here, man.
No.
That's what I would think they said. They're like, no food.
If I was working at Lowe's and Home Depot and you walked in and asked for the barbecue, I'm like, man, we ain't got no restaurant.
Here's the thing, and where I lived for many years,
Yeah.
we won't say the name because Alex will get upset out there. You'll start drooling and spitting and wanting to come in here and hit me. But anyway, yeah, there's not a barbecue place on every corner.
Like there is here.
Like there is here. So they don't call it barbecue. They call it a device of barbecue. And so there is probably some place where the mountains, over the Continental Divide, it changes. I don't know.
I think so.
Okay.
We had to learn to speak Southern when we got here.
Yep.
Jody says, I thought only people in Australia called a grilled barbecue. That would be the Bobby, right?
Barbie. The Barbie.
The Barbie, I
Hey,
suppose.
Verona
I don't know, yeah.
says it's a barbecue. I'm going with you, Verona.
Okay, but what do you say if you're going down to the barbecue
They
joint?
don't have them in
Yeah.
Canada. They don't have them in San Diego.
Well, I know that's right because me and Jimmy Parrish, we tried to find a barbecue joint. And we went
Now,
everywhere.
if you're in
and ended
Texas,
up
like
at
I
a
said, somewhere
Asian
along the
market.
Continental Divide, it changes.
Yeah.
Well, now listen, all y'all come to Tennessee.
All y'all.
All y'all come to Tennessee. Y'all want to move here. You uproot everything. You throw all your Californian and
Okay, now I
stuff in a
understand.
bag, and you
So-
come to Tennessee. In Tennessee, it's a grill.
It's a
You
grill.
know that's
We know
right.
that
We
now.
didn't have any barbecue joints
No,
out there. There's
no.
not. It's all Mexican joints.
Yes.
Mom and
Yeah,
pop.
you want a taco? Go to California, by God, they're
No,
everywhere.
they're fantastic.
They are
Oh my
fantastic.
gosh, we still
They've
miss
got
them.
one here in town. You and I have been there.
They're fantastic. I used to go get a
Pedro's, Don
breakfast
Pedro.
burrito.
Yes.
Out like we'd drive over to Venice Beach and get a big old. I forget what
Carne
that
asada
restaurant-
burrito with
It was so
guacamole. Oh
good.
my gosh.
So good.
Yum, yum.
Yep.
All right, I think we're losing the crowd here. So
Yep. I think
Talking
so,
about
too.
food, they all went to go get brekkie.
Of course.
yeah, they're all hungry. Make sure you hit the like button. Thank you so much for everybody that does that. That helps us out tremendously. And we'll remind you a little later in the show as well. And of course, we got It's already 11 o'clock. We've been talking about, so it sounds like we're going to have a good lunch today.
Yes, we will.
The weather is fantastic this weekend. The humidity is really low, so it's not as hot. The mornings, you can start to feel that little dip in the morning time air, and it feels fantastic. Sitting out at the Tiki Bar yesterday was great. So the weather will be changing a little bit. And let's see, I'd like to reserve a float at the summer party. Good luck, Mo. You're on your own when it comes to those floats. You want to reserve a float, bring one.
That's right.
I say that, and then somebody shows up with a big flamingo that takes up a whole pool.
That was a great float.
Oh, me. All
Well,
right.
I'm in that pool today.
Well, there you go.
Me
There you
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? All right, so we got a couple of new songs here. We got Robin Tricker. Let's see if I can figure out where I put these pictures at. I kind of loaded them up first thing this morning. And, okay, here we go. So Robin Tricker's new tune is called Brand New Key. And she's allowing us to debut this. And her dad's a little bit under the weather as well. We want to send well wishes out to her and her family and her dad and everybody. But this one's called Brand New Key. And then after that, we've got Mark Mulch's new tune, which is Sunrise Vibes. And this is Mark Mulch and Manalo. So let's get to rolling here.
Jim and Shelley here in Minnesota, where we love spending our weekend mornings in the Comeback Tiki Hut with mimosas and Tiki Man Radio. You betcha!
This island holds a special place in my heart. somewhere I can go and make a brand new start. We could escape down by the water, just you and I in the salty air, soaking up these sunrise vibes, with you here by my side, staring at the light of a brand new day. Cup of coffee in my hand, sitting in the sand. These are the days that I hold strong, running on these sunrise vibes all day long. It's a beautiful day hanging by the ocean. Rhythm of the waves is my devotion. Those swaying palm trees painting up the sky, they hold me up and slow me down, soaking up these sunrise vibes, with you here by my side, staring at the light of a brand new day. Cup of coffee in my hand, sitting in the sand. These are the days that I hold strong, running on these sunrise vibes all day long.
We don't have to go too far, sometimes it's right where we are. This horizon's all we ever need.
Soaking up these sunrise vibes, with you here by my side, staring at the light of a brand new day. Cup of coffee in my hand, sitting in the sand. These are the days that I hold strong, running on these sunrise vibes all day long, holding on to these sunrise vibes all day long.
Are you looking for signs for your backyard oasis? Maybe for your tiki bar? Or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard. Well, let me tell you about Camys Grammys. That's what they do. Camys Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Camys Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order, made right here in the USA. That's Camys Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard. Are you looking to take your music and your show to the next level? Jax Bowers, Mudcut Studios is your full-service production facility, providing professional drum and percussion tracks in-house or remote, as well as full production, mixing, and mastering with world-class studio musicians available. Jax is also available for performances and touring. With over 30 years experience as a musician and 20 years experience producing, Jax Bowers, Mudcut Studios will take your show or your music to the next level. Reach out to Jax today at AlanJaxBowers.com. Jax has worked with the best in the business all over the world, and he can bring that talent to your music and your show. So stop getting frustrated. Stop worrying about it. Reach out to AlanJaxBowers.com and step into the big show. Reach out to him today and make sure you tell him that the Tiki Man sent you. Take your music to the next level. Stop worrying about it. Key West Local Lux boasts the largest selection of handmade, one-of-a-kind jewelry, as well as pearls in the Keys, and the real thing at the best price. Now that's nice. It's the most exotic selection, too. That's Key West Local Lux, located at 515 Fleming Street in beautiful Key West, Florida. Stop by the store and say hi to Barb, who's the owner. If you're not down in the Keys, make sure you tune in for the Pretty Party every Thursday at 6 p.m. live on Facebook. That's Key West Local Lux, down in the Keys. If you're coming down to Key West, you might as well look pretty. Stop by the store and say hi to Barb. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Key West Local Lux, 515 Fleming Street, Key West, Florida. Proud sponsor of Tiki Man Radio. Are you looking to get away to your secret paradise? Are you looking to come to Chattanooga? You've heard me talk about the beautiful city that I grew up in and the surrounding area here in Harrison Bay. Well, Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway is your secret hideaway. Just a mile and a half from the Tiki Bar, and our good friends the Goldens will take good care of you. It's safe, it's secure, and it's Tiki Man approved. When you use the code word Tiki Man, you get 20% off. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the link for Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway and schedule your secret getaway right here in Harrison Bay. That's Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you.
Chugging black coffee, industrial strength, pounding the highway for hours at length, through state after state, tailgating brake lights, dodging orange cones down I-95, crawling through work zones, the horrendous drive ends at the Florida border tonight. Stress disappears, the new day dawns, the sun reappears in a sky of bronze, luring us away from the concrete grind. Toll roads most traveled are already jammed, the road less traveled is our lazy plan. Time to leave divided highways behind. At sunrise we'll head south towards the Keys, by sunset we'll be wherever we please. Might take a day, it might take a week. Highway A1 is a scenic destination, our A1 vacation. Settling into the leisurely pace, beach towns abound with oceanside cafes, so much alongside this coastal highway. Close enough to hear the sound of the surf, or to see spaceships leaving planet Earth. Miami is hundreds of miles away. At sunrise we'll head south towards the Keys, by sunset we'll be wherever we please. It might take a day, it might take a week. Highway A1 is a scenic destination, our A1 vacation. Scenic destination, A1 vacation. Cruise the scenic byway, it's the Jimmy Buffett highway. Swim, surf, and fish, do beach whenever you wish. Top down, enjoy the breeze. ETA is TBD. Our scenic destination, A1 vacation. Scenic destination, our A1 vacation. Our scenic destination, our A1 vacation. Scenic destination, A1 vacation.
And of course, it is Robin Tricker's birthday today, so happy birthday goes out to her. That's right. So I felt like it was my birthday when she texted me yesterday and said, "Hey, you want to debut this new song?" I'm like, "Absolutely, baby." So happy birthday to Robin Tricker. Great new tune there. The one we just played is A1 Vacation. That is our good friend Dave Freeman, who I absolutely love. And that's a really good tune, a good traveling tune.
It is.
It's a good song.
You know, one of those tunes where you just kind of play over and over as you're rolling down a highway or whatever, you know. So, and it is the Jimmy Buffett Highway. That's the first song that I've heard come out, the Jimmy Buffett Highway. It's actually the Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway, I think is somebody posted on Facebook that they got a package in the mail and it had changed to Jimmy Buffett Memorial Highway.
That's good.
A1A.
Pretty cool.
So
it should be like that.
Yeah, that is so cool. So that's the first song. I was afraid everybody's going to start rewriting their songs to say "On the Road to Gulf Shores." No, we're going to Key West. Okay, we're going to Key West. So. Good morning to Dave Freeman. I know he's out there, and he said that A1A was tracked at Alan Jax Bowers Mudcut Studio. Yeah, Mudcut Hit Hut. Mudcut Hit Hut. Maybe we ought to rename it that. That's kind of
a great name.
I don't think he wants to rename it.
Well, he's one of our great sponsors as well. Not only a good friend, but we sure did miss him at the Tiki Bar. I was looking forward to his big ass walking through the door because he's like, man, why is your Tiki Bar so low?
I know.
And of course, we had Robin Tricker's new tune, Brand New Key. Everybody knows that song. You can sing along with that. And then, of course, Martin Walsh and Manalo.
That's a great duo.
Yeah, Sunrise Vibes. And that's a good way to start the show right there with some Sunrise Vibes. And yes, Rick the Stick and Ed the Train Man and everybody out there, I will send those songs to you guys. Make sure you got them for your shows as well. So pretty cool. Hey, if you're just now joining us or whatever, you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button on the video. That helps us out tremendously and helps us grow. It helps for... What that does, just so you know, it moves our videos up, and when people first open up their YouTube, we pop up. And why is that important? Well, it's important to our sponsors and all of our artists that we play as well. Mm-hmm. Like those 2 new songs, they'll discover it and say, hey, that's pretty cool, and they'll go download it. So that's why it's so important that we keep trying to grow the YouTube channel. Right on?
Right on.
Oh, caught the hippie chick yawning there.
Yeah, why do you do that? You switch the camera as soon as I...
Yeah, you can tell she's excited to be here.
Listen.
I'm over here talking my head off. She's like,
I get up long before y'all. I've already done like a million things before y'all even get up. Yeah.
I got up early this morning. I'm thinking she's already done 10 things.
Well, listen, I was working out in the garden this morning.
Yes, you did. You did get me a string to tie up my.
I was tying up the tomato so it didn't break off.
Yeah, because it had gotten really heavy.
Well, the tomato plant is its own worst enemy, because it grows tomatoes, and the tomatoes get heavier and heavier, so they'll break off on you. They sure will.
Yeah, it had gotten pretty heavy.
That's the reason why you probably should grow the new style that are made for growing in a pot. And they're very concentrated, and they don't do that. They got lots of big tomatoes on a short plant.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I used to grow a lot of them in that bad state somewhere west of here.
Is that determinant or
let it go,
indeterminate?
man. You retired in Tennessee.
It sounds like a determinant, right?
What's that, like hybrid?
I'm unsure about potted tomato plants. They used to call them like patio versions, but I used to grow them from time to time.
Yeah.
Out there by our barbecue.
Yep. Oh. Out there by the barbecue.
Out by the barbecue. He's like, we're going to do it all on your barbecue. And I'm like, Golden's not here. We don't have any barbecue. What are you talking about? You talking about the grill?
On the grill.
Come on, man. You got to pick up some of this.
I know.
Southern talk.
Okay.
Listen, if you moved to Mexico and retire, you'd be trying to talk like this.
Oh, no, I just let Larice do it.
That's right.
We go to all these countries. We've been very fortunate enough to go to all these countries now. And,
yes, we have.
And what does that say?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's secret language.
We have
hieroglyphics.
a Tiki Man Radio apron.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't have one.
Well, I'll give you one. How about that?
Alex says he has one for me, and he won't give me the price.
Oh, he's like, you got to watch him. You got to watch him. He'll just show up with 12 chairs one day, and it's like, you can pay me later.
And you're like, oh, bitch.
Sucker me in there.
I know it.
Yeah. Wearing dead man's clothes, you know.
That's the best song.
It is the best song. I love it.
But what else got? Let's see. We got the. So B-Man and Michelle, they do not have a Tuesday on the island this week. They took the week off. You know, the hurricane kind of skirted by there, and man, been dumping a lot on South Carolina and Georgia and all that stuff. But she's out to sea now, I do believe. But we do have another one out there churning around, and they're watching it. This is the peak. This is the beginning. You know, really September and October really is the peak season.
They started early this year, though.
Yeah. Well, the water's so warm out there.
Yes,
But that's really the 2 months you have to really worry about.
August and September?
Yeah, September and October.
Oh, my goodness. We're not even in peak season yet.
That's when, you know, a lot of even the West Coast stuff goes on, because I remember we, as a group, Rod and Reel Club I was part of, didn't like to go down to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico in October because there is a lot of hurricanes come in.
Activity.
So,
which is why we do the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise in May before hurricane season. That way we just take all that out of the whack and we don't have to worry about it.
Right. And the weather should be perfect.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, Costa Rica. If you haven't signed up yet, you still have time, and you don't have to. $100 reserves your room, and you don't have to have it paid for until February. Yeah, go ahead and you know. Here's an idea. Hippie Chick and I were talking about this the other day. This whole business about Christmas, right? Which is a pain in the ass. Okay, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You know, some years ago, I just quit buying gifts and just got everybody gift cards. And
about to quit that.
I take care of the hippie chick.
Yes, you do.
He does.
Yeah.
And
he gets swell gifts.
But I had a friend of mine a long time ago, many years ago. Him and his wife, every year, their Christmas present was, you know, you went and bought something for yourself.
Yes.
Something you normally wouldn't do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or you went on a trip, or you did this, or you did that, or whatever. That was their gift to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I always thought, man, that's the best way to do it. Well, you know, I think we're going to do that this year, maybe buy a stove and microwave or something, you know.
We need that. We need that.
You know.
Yes.
Instead of just spending useless money on things.
I know, stuff that you really don't need, or, I mean, you know, whatever. I think that is a grand plan. Let's
go on a trip, do something like that,
Yeah.
you know.
This is kind of our vacation as our gift to each other.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, we're very fortunate to get together with so many friends at the holidays.
Yes. How many are we up to now?
What's that?
To go to Costa Rica.
That'd be our fourth one.
No. People.
Oh, people. I don't know. I need to get an update.
I think you said 25 last
Okay.
week.
I was thinking Michelle said we were getting close to 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, our goal was 50.
Right. I think we'll get there.
And we still have plenty of time. Costa Rica is going to be it's going to be fun.
Yep, looking forward to Blood on the Deck.
I saw you put that in the chat earlier. You're talking about fishing, right?
Right.
They still call it fishing in California, right? Or is it called hooking?
They call it catching.
We're going to go hooking, catching.
Catching. That's different than here. You fish here, you catch over there.
Oh, okay. All
Hopefully
right.
you can catch a little in Costa Rica, too.
I know.
Yeah.
You and Alex and Tim and I think Dave Krantz are going out on a boat.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we just said the U.S. women's basketball just won the gold.
All right.
Wow. Fantastic.
Man, I tell you what.
We have really racked up some good gold medals.
All right,
there.
so I'm glad. Thank you, Ann, for bringing that up, because I wanted to bring up the whole. Let's see here. Bill and Ann Abbott said yes. Keep the Almanac going. Thank you for that. All right, I really appreciate that. Because so what is up with the Ed Trayman? Are they not going to Costa Rica?
I don't know. Let me ask him. Well, Ed, you just heard the question. He'll tell me.
We need to shame him into it.
Answer.
He says the plane's too short.
Oh, that's Dan.
No.
Yeah, that's Dan.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
Dan the train man.
Dan the
that's
train.
Dan. Yeah.
All right. So what is our medal count now?
Gosh.
I don't know. Ann
like
can tell
80
us.
something.
Medal count for the Olympics.
Do you want to know the gold or do you want to know the entire medal count?
Damn, it's so close. The gold is China is at 40 and we are at 39. Now this may have been.
Oh, yeah, this may have put us up.
This may have put us over.
Maybe.
We still have more medals than anybody. We had 125 to their 91. But everybody's focused on the gold.
Yes, Verona. Canada, I could see you guys doing way better in the winter games.
That makes
Yes,
sense.
absolutely. Especially with skiing and Calgary and all that.
Right, and the Jamaican bobsled team.
Yeah.
You guys do really well against the Jamaican bobsled
Well, they did
team.
good that one year, so there you go.
Well, you know, what I was going to say is these athletes, and they are, good Lord.
You know, we have a local gold medal winner.
Yep.
Weightlifting, Olivia Pierce.
Yeah, I saw that on the news.
Yeah, and she
Chattanooga.
broke a record. She goes to UTC and graduated from Notre Dame High School. Is that the
Yep.
one here?
Mhm.
I don't know that.
It is. That's it.
Olivia Pierce went to Notre Dame High School.
Yep.
I don't know where she went.
did.
Yeah,
She
she did, but is that's in Chattanooga?
Yeah, it is
yeah,
here.
Okay.
Yeah, Notre Dame is here.
And she broke a record too. So that
There-
was
It's a private school. It's a private school.
Oh, is
here.
it? Okay.
Yeah. There are 84 countries. 84 countries
I know.
participating in the
It's so cool.
Olympics.
I've been loving watching it. You know, when we watch it late at night, it's really cool.
And if you're not, listen to me, okay? If you're in the United States and you're not voting or you're not supporting all these athletes that are working their asses
Oh
off
yeah, and it's so competitive.
so we
to
can
even
raise that
go.
American flag, then you need to just go on somewhere else, okay? Because I'm just telling you, they are working their butts off, and it's been a fun Olympics to watch. Now, I don't know about breakdancing, okay? I don't know when. I know they're always trying to change it up.
Hey man, breakdancing's cool. You know.
But I
me
think
and
we
my
took the medal
brother-
in breakdancing, too. Now, I can see that.
And
I
me
can
and
see
my
that.
little brother, we used to do that back in the day, and breakdancing is cool. But don't ask me to do the worm again. Remember, I did it a couple of times. I actually am really good at doing the worm, and my brother, he was really good at doing that thing where you twirl your leg and hop over it with the other leg, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I forget what they're called. But anyway, I can do the worm and he can do that thing. It's kind of like, you know, jumping jack, but with your leg. But
This was a summer party that we had here about 7 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And the Beyonce dancers were here.
That's right. That's right. They were all here. That was all my girlfriends from the ER, you know. And then, you know, we got pretty drunk and you know.
No, not at the summer party.
And then, you know, then we had to go to the club. We didn't go anywhere. I'm talking about music, you know, and so then everybody was like, "You listen to this?" I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And I was like,
I'm like, no, we don't.
Era. I was like, yeah, that was invented in my era. Are you kidding me? Anyway, so they were like, "You can break dance," and I was like,
I can do the work.
you know. Well, it's funny because I actually did it really well still, but the very next day, I fell down the stairs and broke my back.
Yeah. So now she's calling into the hospital, right?
Yeah.
And saying that she hurt her back.
I did.
And, you know, and all this stuff. And they might have been doing the worm thing Saturday night.
Yeah. And I was like, which one of you little hussies told that story on me, you know, because I was like,
hey, that's good gossip.
It is
Are you
good
kidding?
gossip.
Probably
Yeah.
they all did.
I'm sure, but I was like, well, let me tell you what you were doing
Yeah.
with your thong on at my party, you know.
Been a lot of parties here.
Been a lot of parties
A lot
here.
of parties. A lot of beer
parties.
beer under the deck. for sure.
Yeah, definitely a lot.
But anyway.
And Shy Patty says, who gets drunk at a summer party?
Yeah. She doesn't get drunk. She just sleeps right on through it, you know?
Oh, I love this song.
Well, they blew up the Chicken Man in Philly last night, and they blew up his house too. Down on the boardwalk, they're ready for a fight. Gonna see what them racket boys can do. Now there's trouble busting in from out of state, and the DA can't get no relief. Gonna be a rumble on the promenade, and the gambling commissioner's hanging on by the skin of his teeth. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Well, I got a job and I put my money away, but I got the kind of debt that no honest man can pay. So I threw out what I had from the Central Trust, and I bought us 2 tickets on that Coast City bus. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Now our luck may have died and our love may be cold, but with you forever I'll stay. Well, we're going our way, the sand turns to gold, but put your stockings on, 'cause it might get cold. Oh, everything dies, baby, that's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Now I've been looking for a job, but it's hard to find. There's winners and there's losers, and I'm south of the line. Well, I'm tired of getting caught out on the losing end, but I talked to a man last night, gonna do a little favor for him. Well, everything dies, baby, that's a fact. But maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Oh, meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Oh, meet me tonight
Hey everybody, this is Alan Jax Bowers, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station. Dig it.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing man, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour, a 3-hour tour. The weather started getting rough, the tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost. The ship set round on the shore of this uncharted desert isle, with Gilligan, the skipper too, the millionaire and his wife, the movie star, the professor and Marianne, here on Gilligan's Isle. So this is the tale of our castaways. They're here for a long, long time. They'll have to make the best of things. It's an uphill climb. The first mate and his skipper too will do their very best to make the others comfortable on the tropic island nest. No boat, no lights, no motor car, not a single luxury. Like Robinson Crusoe, it's primitive as can be. So join us here each week, my friends. You're sure to get a smile from 7 stranded castaways here on Gilligan's Isle.
You're listening to Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americano radio station. Everybody should be this happy. Have a great day, everybody.
Tequila. Yes, indeed. For those of you back in the Tiki Island radio days, you heard a lot of the Big Kahuna and the Copa Cat Pack. And
that's easy to say.
Azul.
Yeah, I love big bands, man. I
love big bands.
Yep.
Like, I love them. Hugely love them.
Yeah, so they do a really good job. So give us an update on the medals if you guys see a breaking news or anything.
Well, I think the last thing that before we went on break here. The last thing that Ann said that was we were tied for gold, 40-40.
We're running out of games. Is it today the last day?
I'm not sure.
I think so.
I'm not sure.
I wonder.
The last day.
I'm just I don't know what games are on still, and you kind of ask yourself, well, there's certain things that China doesn't want to get involved with or aren't very good at. Mm-hmm. Hopefully it's those kind of things that we are,
Well, that's true. Like the men's basketball, I think, and the women's basketball that they just won. I think that's the 8th time in a row or something like that. And, the soccer match the other night was really good.
Now, soccer is huge in Europe.
Yeah.
But they call it what, football?
Yeah, they call it football.
Yeah, they call it the barbecue.
Verona said...
Food ball,
yeah.
Verona said, can you imagine Canada winning gold for women's beach volleyball?
That's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. Yeah,
probably not China either.
Yeah. So how is Canada doing? I mean, it's not that I'm not keeping up with it.
Actually, she said Canada was doing really well this year. So
they are 12th overall on this ranking.
Yeah, but that's really good for the Summer Olympics.
Right.
For Canada, that's pretty awesome.
27 medals overall.
And they do really good in the winter.
Yeah, if it involves snow or ice, they're all over that.
Yeah, they're like, all right, you bastards, come on up here and do the Winter Olympics, and we'll see how you are. Yeah.
It switches from one continent to the other.
Doesn't it, though?
Yeah, because you think about the Winter Olympics, you don't think about China, but you think about Russia.
Yeah,
that's right.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yes, you definitely do.
Do you guys, anybody remember the '84 Olympics when we beat Russia in the preliminaries in hockey, and then we played. I can't think of who that was that we played and won the whole shooting match. But anyway, it was. I remember where I was exactly that day when they won. So I was.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sitting on the floor in front of my TV in Vista. Before I knew Larice and so on.
I was busy being 7 years old.
There you go.
Come on, Larice wasn't even born then. Come on. Hey, some of the countries we've been to, Dominican Republic, they have 3 total gold medals.
That's fantastic.
They're ranked 59th.
Yay.
Let's see here.
What's Mexico have?
Mexico. Trying to find Mexico in here. Now, is Russia part of it this year?
Yeah, but I don't think they're called Russia. Aren't they called something
I think they're called something else.
No, they are. They're Russia. It's the Republic of Russia or something like that. It's no longer the Soviet Union.
Okay.
Or the USSR.
Great Britain is 7th. We haven't been to Great Britain, but
I have. He has.
Well,
we have.
The group hasn't.
Yeah. Right.
We're busy doing the Caribbean.
Yes. Yeah.
Ukraine's got 12 total. They're 22nd.
Hey, rock on.
That's awesome.
Hopefully that's more in Russia.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
How about Jamaica? Has Jamaica got in?
Jamaica is ranked 44th.
Awesome.
And they have a total of 6. So we've been to Jamaica.
We have. Man, that was the best.
Oh, Ann said no, Russia is not allowed.
I didn't think so. I didn't think they were part of it this year.
I didn't think so either. Yeah, well, situations and all.
Yeah, but it sucks for the Russian athletes because what else do they have to do?
It really does.
It does. But yeah, I thought so too, Ann. But I was like, okay.
Yeah, I didn't think they were part of it. Mexico is 65th.
Okay.
They have 5 total medals.
Okay. Ann knows her sport. She's our sports expert.
We will turn to Ann.
Mo.
Yeah, anything to do with sports, we will refer to
Ann.
Refer to Ann as our experts from here on out.
Absolutely.
There's things she doesn't do because there's a football game on someplace. I understand.
She keeps up with it pretty damn good.
She is. Well, that's her job, you know.
That's right. That's her job.
I was trying to think of the girl that won that we watched from
oh my
St.
gosh.
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia.
Oh.
St. Lucia got the goal. And she ended up winning. Ann, tell us how many the young lady from St. Lucia.
That was such a powerful thing because
it really was.
St. Lucia,
I started to cry because
beautiful little Caribbean island, small island.
They had never won a gold.
Never won a gold medal before.
They're going to put her face on a postage stamp.
Of course.
They're going to give her a house.
And some land.
And some land.
And some money.
Because she won a gold medal for the country.
That is amazing. Oh my goch, I have chills.
I know. I thought it was so sweet.
What was she?
She was.
It was in the wasn't it the race?
Yeah, she was.
Something.
It wasn't
track?
a relay race. It was just a track.
It was
200 meter, maybe.
I think so.
Wow.
I can't remember. Individual.
And we'll refer to you.
And jump
what
in there.
country is this?
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia.
It's a little Caribbean island.
I forget
they
what
gave
the.
her a place in East L.A. I kind of remember that.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Okay, so anyway, but I thought it was so great. The country is going to put her face on a postage stamp
that is
and give
amazing.
her a house and land, and how cool is that?
Yeah, you can really. I mean, it was because they showed the video of the whole country watching it.
Yes,
Right.
and it was so joyful. The whole country
Wait a
was
minute,
just
hold on.
dancing.
What, is that few people there that the whole country
It
was
was
watching
hundreds of
Somewhere?
people.
Hundreds and hundreds, I'd say thousands of people that was watching it on a big screen down
and
by
they
the.
were all down by the water,
Yeah.
and it was
That's something
such a
else.
big
That's something
celebration. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
And doesn't that just get you when the winner they're on the gold and their national anthem was playing? The tears are just running down their face.
I was crying. I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so wonderful!"
Now, the girl from
Julian
Chile-
Alfred.
Yes.
Yes, Julian Alfred was the young girl that won, and
That's amazing.
In women's golf, we won a gold.
really.
Did we really? Oh, that's awesome.
Now, aren't men that play golf aren't they like against women playing golf or something like that?
That's what
I
golf
don't know. You're
means.
a golfer. You tell me.
Well, I've never understood it because I got to tell you, I'd rather see a bunch of girls out there playing golf than a bunch of guys. That's for sure. You know, I've never understood that philosophy.
I think there's an LPGA.
Yeah.
And a men's PGA kind of thing.
Yes.
So anyway, that's just different leagues of the same sport.
Yeah, Julian Alfred was the runner, and she won gold in the women's 100-meter dash. Thank you, Ann.
Oh, she's speedy.
It
Wow.
was
That's-
awesome.
And she blew them away.
She did.
She blew them away.
She just like in the
Jammed
dust
out
to
there.
everybody else.
Good for her.
In the dust. I was like, wow, look at her go.
And again, back to the pride of each country and all the athletes. I mean, when you see somebody winning the gold, you see years and years of hard work coming together, Now, we had to give back one because of that 4-second rule.
Yes. It was a 4-second rule about,
Ann, give us an update on that. But, but I think that was just a bronze.
They had to challenge the judges on that, and it was the bronze.
Yeah.
But
Well, is it kind of like when you drop your food on the floor?
No, I just thought about that. The 5
that's a
second rule.
5-second rule.
That's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
You can still eat the
I-
cupcake you dropped
I got
on the
it
floor.
Wrong. I got it wrong. Sorry.
So you have a minute to kind of like debate or challenge the ruling.
I see.
yeah.
They missed it by 4 seconds. But they went on ahead. This is where they really screwed up. They went on ahead and let them make the change to where she is, a U.S. athlete that won the bronze. And the other girl was crushed
Oh.
because she got it, and then they took it away.
They took it away.
And then,
And then they gave it to the US.
a day or two
And then
later,
they
they
took
say,
it away.
well, y'all missed it by 4 seconds. We're going to give it back to that girl
Oh,
now.
good grief.
But she didn't get a chance to celebrate.
I know.
Right.
So the girl who
You know?
actually won it did not
Didn't
get a
get to
chance to
oh.
celebrate.
I thought that was a bunch of BS. Okay,
Yeah,
I mean,
it was.
you know,
That was
but
a
you have
real bad mess
you
up.
have 1 minute to challenge it. They missed it by 4 seconds. They went back and said later.
1 minute to challenge it. That'd be great in real life.
But my
Next time
thing
class
is,
says something crazy, I'm going to challenge it within 1 minute.
Okay.
my thing is, why wait two
Throw down
days
the towel.
to come up with that stupid rule?
I don't know. I never.
You know
heard
that. Well, you know, I think you missed it by 4. You know, it took 2 days to do that. It looks like somebody would have recognized that when their coach came up to challenge it and
You
say,
would
Okay.
think.
"I'm sorry, you've missed it by 4 seconds."
Wait just a minute. So Verona says, please clarify. Canada did win the gold for beach volleyball. No
did?
kidding. Yeah, that's what she said. I thought you were making a joke, and I thought, yeah, that is kind of funny because you live in the snow. But in fact, they did win the gold for beach volleyball and a gold for a men's relay.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
I didn't catch what y'all were talking.
I
so
know.
I didn't.
I thought she was making a joke before, but in fact, they did win. So that's really good. Way to go, Canada.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding.
Well, we're very, very in tune with everything in Canada. So Canada's 12th overall,
That's awesome.
and they have 9 gold medals, and apparently one of those was beach volleyball, right?
And a men's relay race.
Men's relay.
Verona's keeping us on track, right?
All right.
That's right. And so is Ann. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
thanks, ladies.
Yeah,
What
thank you very
blew
much.
me away was there was the men's 100 meter, and the U.S. won.
Mm-hmm.
But how he beat the guy behind him, which was not that much. It was a photo finish. He
Yeah.
literally leaned forward,
Leaned
so
forward.
his head got across the little whatever they have, a laser out there, I'm guessing, or something. Just a millisecond before the other
Yeah,
guy.
everybody else thought the other guy won.
Yeah, exactly.
Including us. I mean,
Yeah.
we're like watching it. We're like, holy
Beat
crap!
him by a nose, just like in horse racing.
Yeah.
Beaten by a head.
It's a good thing he had that necklace on.
He had a long nose.
But
yeah.
I guess you can't stick your hand out. I understand that you can't stick the hand out. It has to be part of the main frame of the body, so the head is okay to
It was a
literally
nose.
almost fall forward enough.
Yeah, you got to lean.
Yeah.
Lean into it, I think.
Golly.
Yeah,
That's pretty awesome.
But again, imagine that they came back and said, 2 days later, and said, your nose
know.
isn't that long.
Right.
The other guy won.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like, don't screw up like that. That's the only thing that I'm not complaining about the Olympics. Again, I
love
think
the
I think
Olympics,
all
but
the
yeah.
athletes are fantastic, and they've all worked really well together.
They have.
That many countries in one spot, and they're all
No orneriness and political drama and stuff.
It's been nice.
It has been
nice.
nice.
So refreshing.
Unity. You need
Yes.
a little unity in the world, okay?
That is so
nobody's-
refreshing. And in Paris, I mean, oh my gosh.
Yes,
Paris,
no
right?
kidding.
How about that year that somebody, I won't say, somebody kidnapped this is Winter Olympics or summer, I can't remember, they kidnapped the whole team. Remember that?
Yeah.
Back in the 80s or 90s? And that was the late 80s.
I don't remember.
Yeah, terrorists.
Oh, that was the one that wasn't that
was
in
that the
Germany, and
plane?
it was the Israeli team.
Yeah,
Was that
that's
the
right.
plane that landed on the mountain?
No, they were in there. They were in there.
Here we are, all talking about nothing we know anything
Okay.
about.
We don't know anything about it. But there was
Making up
something.
stuff.
Yeah, we're making up stuff.
No, we're not making it up.
No, we need a little unity, the band in our life, and then we got
Yes.
the JBL travel moment coming up next.
I love that guy.
That'd be-
Blessings of Jah, we keep on rising to this world of poverty. Yeah. We are the children of unity, yeah. Preaching peace and justice all over the world. Say. People dying, people crying. What can we do, oh Johnny? Help
change the future. No more wars and only peace in this love, I say. Preaching justice all over this world, I know. For love will conquer all, we say. Keep on rising, keep on fighting. For peace and justice, I say. Keep on rising, keep on fighting. For peace and justice, we say. Keep on rising, keep on fighting. For peace and justice, we say. Oh, Jah says. Keep on rising, keep on fighting. For peace and justice, we say. Oh, Jah, no, it's true, yeah. Peace and justice for the world. Unity, keep on preaching.
This is Joe from the Island Castaways Band. When I want to listen to trop rock, I listen to Tiki Man Radio.
Thought I'd enjoy some time away. Sandy beaches and sunny days. It's as beautiful as they say. But I don't wanna stay. And I'm down in paradise. Palm trees swaying and the weather's nice. But you're not here in my arms tonight. So I'm down in paradise. Yeah. Sitting alone at a little cafe, watching boats sailing on the bay. This would be a perfect view. The only thing missing is you. And I'm down in paradise. Palm trees swaying and the weather's nice. But you're not here in my arms tonight. So I'm down in paradise.
I wish you returned my call.
I'm coming home to you, 'cause now I realize the only heaven for me is right there by your side. And I'm down in paradise. Palm trees swaying and the weather's nice. But you're not here in my arms tonight. So I'm down in paradise. Yes, I'm down in paradise. Palm trees swaying and the weather's nice. You're not here in my arms tonight. So I'm down in paradise.
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And, this week we got to talk about something that's was on everybody's mind all week, and that's hurricane travel. In light of the recent Hurricane Debbie, this topic has caused some chaos this week, to say the least. Let me just start off by saying hurricane season runs from June through November. Most people don't realize that. And, they call our office and they say, "Oh, tell me, I want to travel. I don't want to travel during hurricane season, but I'd like to go when the kids get out of school, late June, early July, or into the beginning of August. So they are in the midst of hurricane season. So, I tell them that, it's hurricane season and, that's when everybody wants to travel. So if you want to avoid hurricane season, you really need to travel anywhere between December and May. Very simple. I do, however, want to say that 11 years that we're in business, a majority of the travelers travel during hurricane season. It's one of the busiest times of the year. And in 11 years that we've been in business, we've only had 2 people actually had their trips affected by a hurricane. So what happens during hurricane season? If your plans are affected or a hurricane disrupts it, the first thing that everybody needs to do if you're going to travel anytime between June and November is make sure that you have travel insurance, and make sure that travel insurance covers you for trip cancellation, trip delay, and trip interruption. Then I explained to them a little bit about what the airlines, the resorts, and the cruise lines do should there be a hurricane. So let's just talk a little bit about that. Airlines will often cancel flights. Not unheard of. They do that when it's not hurricane season, but during hurricane season, they'll often cancel flights. Plus, the airlines will usually give you some kind of a travel voucher or a waiver so that you can readjust your schedule. So let's say the hurricane hits, on a Monday and you're supposed to leave that day. They would allow you to readjust your plans to leave on Tuesday or Wednesday and go to the destination as long as that destination is safe. But their number one thing is actually keeping the passengers safe as well as their crew. They need to be flexible during the season. They know a little about it. So the next thing is hotels and resorts. So most hotels and resorts, almost all of them, have a very flexible cancellation policy during hurricane season. They give you the opportunity to often cancel or reschedule your reservations without any penalty. They also have evacuation plans in place and ready to go. So if there's a hurricane prone coming and they know it's coming, they will coordinate with local authorities and evacuate people to a safe place to ride the hurricane out and then go back to the resort when the hurricane's over, as long as there's minimal damage. If evacuation is not possible, they will provide safe shelter at their resort. They make sure they're stocked up on essential supplies like food and water and medical kits and stuff like that. So everything is taken care of during the storm. Now, cruise ships, on the other hand, will closely monitor the weather and the hurricane forecast. They have advanced meteorological tools and satellite data they use in coordination with some other outside agencies. And most of the time, what they'll do is make an itinerary change in order to avoid a destination that's being affected by the hurricane. So what that means is if there's a hurricane going towards one of the ports that we're going to stop at, the ship will dock at an alternate port that's accessible and safe. Like I said, we've had 2 incidents. I had a couple on their honeymoon, and a hurricane came through Mexico. They were evacuated and went to a shelter overnight. The hotel made sure that they had food and booze and all kinds of stuff. And they told me they actually had a great time there. And then the next day, there was minimal damage to the hotel. They brought everybody back. And then I had another couple that was actually flying home from a vacation, and the flight was canceled. And we worked with the airline and some of the local hotels to get them some overnight accommodations. And then the next day, we were able to reschedule their flights to come home. So I guess what I'm trying to say is traveling during hurricane season, you need to be a little bit flexible. The chances of a hurricane coming, nobody knows. It's a 50-50 chance, really. But the airlines, the resorts, and the cruise lines, their number one priority is keeping the passengers safe as well as their crew. And all 3 of them are ready to make some adjustments. So if you don't want to travel during hurricane season, like I said before, then you got to travel somewhere between December and May. So that's this week's topic. It's been a little crazy around here, but hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. This is Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. Take care.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio, an organizer for the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise every year in May, where we go island hopping around the Caribbean. JBL Travel Company specializes in cruises and all-inclusive resorts for family vacations, group travel, destination weddings, and honeymoons for over 10 years. You should always take the Tiki Man's advice and travel with somebody you know. Reach out to Joe at 732-831-5200. Make sure you check out the JBL Travel Minute every Sunday at noon on Tiki Man Radio. During Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, you'll learn something new every week. That's JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. MFG Records Tropical Division is a big supporter of Tiki Man Radio and Live Cam for Tropical Country on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. They're also sponsor for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound. If you want to take your music to the next level, reach out to MFG Records, music for grown-ups, and Dave Sines and Beth Travers will take care of you. MFG Records, the official record label of Tiki Man Radio. Goaltending services, our good friends Gypsy Travels will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stools and get on another bar, a sandbar, with Gypsy Travels and GTS Charters. And now with Goaltending Services Outfitters, you can get the equipment you need, you can get the apparel you need, grab you some drinks and some souvenirs. That's Goaltending Services, the elite place to be if you're going to a sandbar or being on the water in the Florida Keys. Reach out to them today. Goaltending Services. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Make sure you visit the newly opened Goaltending Outfitters upstairs from the Hurricane Hole Restaurant at the dock. GTS Charters and Goaltending Outfitters. There's no better place to be in the Florida Keys.
You can't deny, but only if you let your heart fly free. No worries, keep what you desire, still burning like a moonlit fire, and all your dreams will ever come to be. Rainbow colors fill your mind with happiness that you will find when doubt and worries vanish above. The beauty of the life lived well, what destination time will tell, but only if you're true to what you love. Free, my people, free. Live as free as you can be. Free, my people. Live as free as you can be, I say. To tell you how it has to be, demand you face reality. Seems the whole world has a better plan. It's hard to fight the words they say, but only you can find your way. Travel down the road that you began. So keep on walking, tell my friends, you've only one life till it ends. To take the chances they all deny. When others think you've got it wrong, keep faith alive and vision strong, 'cause only you can see the reason why. Free, my people, free. Live as free as you can be. Free, my people. Live as free as you can be, I say. What is full of dreamers, million dreams to fill their night, are beautiful in their design. It's stream of thread embroidered in a colored tapestry, a world of wonder and threads combined. So just continue making plans. Don't stop when no one understands. It only seems you walk alone. Believe that destiny will bring the lyrics to the song you'll sing. A melody that you can call your own.
Hello everyone, this is Unity the Band. You're listening to the Tiki Man. Listen in and jam with some island music. One love. Peace.
Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your trop rock paradise.
Standing on the beaches at night, tell a woman that you'd be so right for me. In this night you see, from the Fiji sun, I know I can see you dancing with me, girl. I love. It's night and day, you say. People dancing in the sun when the sunshine just fill me in love, you know. I'm here for you. Come on, girl, to the Fiji Island sun. Can you feel my love coming each day? Tell me that you need me, yeah. Kiss me, love me, kiss me, it's night and day. Kiss me, love me, kiss me, it's night and day. Swimming on the ocean sea, when the people dancing, can't you be free? Like the ocean you see. Standing here, I belong to you, woman. I feel me, girl, it's night, day, and you love for me, yeah. I promise you, the stars above, with the sunshine, I can't resist your love. It's time, I am feeling irate. Come on, girl, tell me, love, that you need me right by your side on the ocean. Ocean wide, you see it. Kiss me, love me, kiss me, it's night and day. Kiss me, love me, kiss me, it's night and day.
emotions lose control.
Hi, this is Robin Tricker, and you're listening to The Tiki Man on Tiki Man Radio, your happy place.
I volunteer down at the local thrift store 3 times a week. We got a whole lot of real cool stuff, and it's pretty darn cheap. I used to go to Wally World for all my clothing needs. Now I shop where I work, and the prices are hard to beat. I'm wearing dead people's clothes, dead people's shoes. They leave a lot of real cool stuff for us. That's just what they do. Got a real nice set of golf clubs some dude barely used. Dead people's clothes, dead people's shoes. Florida's a place a lot of folks come to retire before they die. They have a lot of fun, then they're done, and leave a lot of things behind. He brought everything from Ohio, now it's plain to see. His body's going back to Cleveland, but the clubs are staying with me. I'm sporting dead people's clothes, dead people's shoes. Got a white tie and a paisley shirt, a bright green leisure suit, western hat, feather in the back, urban cowboy boots. Dead people's clothes, dead people's shoes. Hey, look, Margaret, those Argyle socks, nice. What? Then Goodwill comes with a big old truck. Dead people's clothes, dead people's shoes. If you want to find repurposing life, leave some cool stuff too. And if those clubs make another round, I'll be happy if they do. I hope someone's wearing my flowered shirts, my flip-flops too. Dead people's clothes, dead people's shoes. Hey, what size are those wingtip shoes? Oh, those embroidered hankies. Is that a bee on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so great.
I still have my wingtips.
Uncle Alex's theme song there.
That's right. He was showing us all of his stuff.
That's right.
Head to toe. And Ed Kubiak chimed in and said, "Hey, so many great memories of the showcase last year. Love those pics."
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's all about. Having some fun, and listen. You're only here for a short time. You might as well leave some smiles behind when you leave,
right.
So
and clothing.
And clothing, apparently.
For Alex.
Uncle Alex is the only person I know that goes to a funeral home. First of all, to get some good food. Second of all, he's always, standing around, and he's like,
equipment.
I wonder what he's going to do with that boat he never used.
Yeah,
Is Bob's widow going to sell that Buick?
Yeah, he hasn't drove that truck in years. I wonder what he's going to do with it. I'll give you $100 for it right now, okay?
I never had funeral sandwiches before I came to the South.
Really?
Funeral sandwiches are the bomb.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
They are the bomb.
It's the only reason we go to the funeral home.
Dang right. Don't blame you.
Funeral sandwiches.
How can they call them that?
That's what they
What the
are.
hell did they call them in California? Free food?
Dead man sandwiches.
Dead man sandwich.
He's
Funeral
lying.
sandwiches here, Betty.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the only reason you go,
Pretty much.
what was we listening to not too long ago about that? It was, she always brings it. Oh, it was.
It's probably on Ancient Aliens.
No, it was a comedian.
Yeah, it was a comedian.
What's his name?
God, oh man, he just passed away.
I know.
We did a whole thing about him on the show, but he was talking about people dying.
Is
in
it
the
James
sun.
Gregory?
Yes, James Gregory. That's it. Yeah.
See, I can come and spit something out.
It was Rick Rushing.
No.
Yeah, it was Rick.
I couldn't think of Rick's last
I'm going
name.
down to see, you know who he is. What's, down there, that dude. I'm like, damn, can I buy a valve? Can I call a friend? Tell me.
You're so mean.
I do it all the time.
Welcome to seniorness. Tiki Man.
Well,
Oh, man, I've been doing that since I was a kid.
You got to give Larice credit. I mean, because she remembers every damn thing, right?
I
when
only
he gets
wish
stuck,
that were true.
when he gets stuck, I'm sure there's things you want to forget, but when he gets stuck, you always know exactly what the name of the restaurant was, and
I asked her. A dry river is called Aurora Seca in Mexico, and actually, my fishing club flew into Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, about a week after a hurricane went through. And it was so devastating, they wouldn't let anybody come into the area of Cabo San Lucas for a whole week because it rained so severe up in the mountains that a wall of water came down that Aurora Seca, which is a dry river, and washed out a whole community of people.
Yeah, and like cows and stuff.
Cows and stuff were all out in the ocean. It was just incredible when we got there. But they had to gather up all of those that weren't around. So those hurricanes can do some things for you as travelers.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Going back to 10 minutes.
Yeah, going back to JBL Travel. Well, that's very good to talk about because a lot of people don't realize when hurricane season starts. And, we don't want to go during hurricanes. We want to go in July. And they're like, well, let me explain something to you, Which, again, what he should be telling them is, here's what you need to do. You need to sign up for the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise because they go before hurricane season.
Dang right.
Well, we didn't know about it back in those days, but I'm going to tell you, fishing was a lot cheaper during hurricane season, and the hotels were cheaper in hurricane season in Cabo, and so 40 of us flew down a week after one, and we just went, oh my God.
Well, that's all it's all about. Saving a dollar and getting dead men's clothes. That's what it's all about. Thanks for joining it.
Priority.
Thanks for joining, everybody.
If you've ever heard the expression a cow patty, have you ever heard of a cow patty?
Yes.
Well, out in the ocean, they have these things called kelp patties. Well,
kelp.
after that hurricane, we were fishing under cows that were floating out there, so we called them cow patties.
And it smelled really good.
Believe me, we caught big Dorado, which is your mahi-mahi, under those cows.
Well, I promise you the cow patty's different in the South, okay? And you don't want to...
Everything is.
You don't want to step in that, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, but it's like mushy gold.
I know.
Yeah, because it's great fertilizer.
Oh, yeah. But
it grows the best worms, too.
That's right. The worms love that stuff.
Did they get some lately?
No, not cow poo.
But I mean, used to when
let's go get 'em some.
if you were going fishing, you would find a dried up cow patty somewhere. There'd be a lot of worms under there.
Yeah, you're right. And there might even be some hallucinating mushrooms growing on it.
All right.
We are in 97 different rooms here.
Well, I know.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. All of a sudden, we're at Lake Winnepesaukee again in the House of Mirrors.
Yeah.
And then another thing you can do is saw into a tree stump, and worms will come up out of the ground.
Speaking of gold medals.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of gold medals.
I just went in another room, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going in here. It's too weird in there. There's cow poop everywhere. Might be a law. I don't know. But
Kevin said, next, no cow patty.
Yep. Next, no cow patty. That's right. Ann's talking about James Gregory.
James Gregory, it was. He was funny.
Here at the Comedy Catch in Chattanooga. He actually passed away here in Chattanooga.
I know, it was sad.
Yeah.
There's Ann keeping us on the straight and narrow.
Settle down, Flash. She's going, hey, that was a great story. I think it was a great story. I lived it. It was such a great story.
Yeah. All of a sudden, I'm not hungry anymore.
I limited out that day.
And he's living it again and again.
That was some back-to-back music of Unity the Band. I
Yes.
hope you enjoyed that. Those guys are
Fiji.
fantastic. Positive reggae music out of Fiji.
We were sitting here just bouncing
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Doesn't have anything to do with what we're drinking.
Yeah, he calls me up and says, my mama says
Mine's
I'm not on the
water.
radio. She couldn't hear me. I'm like, okay. All right, we'll fix that.
Got to do it again.
We'll do it again. We'll just do it all over again. We can do anything we want to. All right?
So were y'all at Tanya's Pub in 2014? Because that's what
No.
this glass says.
No, we were not. It was 2017, 18, somewhere around in there.
Okay.
That's probably when they bought the glass. But
Ah.
they used to come over here for the Sunday show all the time.
Oh.
And
Yeah, they quit
did,
coming.
We did a few Sunday morning shows over at Tanya's Pub.
Cool. We did.
And a lot of local musicians show up and play right after the show. It was a good
Wow, I
time.
bet that was
It was
back in the
fun.
bad old days before you knew us.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, I don't know if we'd had enough alcohol at Tanya's Pub to have Larissa around
Well,
that day. But
hey.
Danny Rosato came over there with us one time too.
really?
He did.
Wow, that's cool.
yeah, absolutely.
No, we had a good time.
The day that will live in infamy that day. But
Yeah,
that's another story.
Don't bring that up. No.
That's another
Don't
story.
bring
You
that
can tell me off air.
Yeah, that's another story.
I want to know why Alex is so patriotic today. He's got a flag on his hat.
He's
Is he
always
wearing a
been
flag
patriotic.
Shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's saluting. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, there you go.
Ammo hat. He's
Right.
He's just glad we played his
respecting
theme
the
song.
military. Yes.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
I mean, I could see him riding around in a van, dead people's clothes for sale.
No.
You know, it's the
Hey,
ultimate.
that'd be a great website.
You know, don't mistake about it. You know, all these years of collecting all this stuff. You know, when they haul you away, they're just going to haul the rest of your stuff away too.
I know. I
It's
think
so
about
true.
that. I look at all that crap I have and I go, oh my God.
Oh my God.
My poor nephew's just going to have to deal with all this junk.
Yeah.
Oh, well, his problem.
Yeah. Leave a note on the table.
Yeah.
Don't go downstairs.
That's Plaza's side of the family.
Right.
Don't go downstairs.
Uncle Alex will be
Alex and
over
I
there.
are
You know, you're like,
related.
"Hey, what are you gonna do with all these lures, Larissa?
I plan to predecease it. Trust me.
You know, I counted my fishing rods.
Oh my God.
54.
Wow.
What do you need with 54
Yeah,
fishing
who
rods?
needs
Come on
54
now.
fishing rods?
How many of them have you not ever used?
I've used them all.
Oh, come on, man.
Once.
Yeah.
I
Then you
didn't
need
like it,
another
so
one,
I
yeah.
set it back.
You know what? He got me a fish. Now I don't have a fly rod like for where we're going. I don't have a fly, but
Just come over to our house.
I'm
We'll
sure
get
you
hooked
have.
up.
I'm sure you can hook me up with a fly rod.
Yeah.
But Danny did when I first moved in with him. He bought me a cute little fishing rod.
Like a baby one?
No. It's a real one. But what was so cute about it is it lights up and vibrates when you get a fish on the hook.
Yeah, the little light comes on.
Serious fishermen don't.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
I loved it. I thought it was
I
great.
was thinking of Zebco 202, you know? Alex is going,
Actually,
yep, a Zebco 202.
Actually, it is a Zebco.
Yeah,
It is a Zebco.
It's a kiddie Zebco 202.
And it lights up and it vibrates when you get a fish.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, if you're just joining us, make sure you hit the like button on the YouTube channel or on the video. You know, I mean, don't be the asshole and hit the unlike. Okay, just go away. Okay, because
And don't worry, B-Dog will be back next week, and they're not going to invite me in, that's for sure.
and I have to say that the like button is the one on the left. In case y'all don't know.
Yeah, if you don't like it, just move on.
Yeah, just move on. You know,
Yeah,
it's okay.
just move on.
It's okay. It'll be all right. Let's see here. What else have we got?
What?
What is it?
Oh, I was just listening. I was looking at Mo and Flass.
Is there any more birthdays out there that we haven't mentioned? Because I just love playing this video.
Well,
I know you
I'll
do.
be honest with you. I have not kept up on Facebook with birthdays this
My
week.
nephew Jake's birthday was yesterday.
Well, there you go.
Do we
That
care?
was, yeah, that was for your nephew then. Okay.
All right.
So I haven't kept up with them. I haven't really watched Facebook this week, so.
Oh, yeah, all my friends are dead.
Yeah, we're wearing their clothes.
All right, moving right along. Yeah, it's so hard to find something positive to talk about sometimes. But let's see here.
There's lots of positive things.
There is positive things. You know?
There's so many.
I got their golf clubs.
You are such a weirdo. Have another beer.
Well, speaking of B-Man and Michelle being back in Key West, they're going to be doing their show.
Brand new brew pub, and you're going to love
that's so
what they
awesome.
have brewing on their menu. That's right, the Blast Beer Company's southernmost pint brew pub, located at 522 Front Street in downtown Key West. Open 7 days a week from noon until 10 p.m. Offers handcrafted beer and made-to-order signature food dishes. On tap are 3 of their signature beers: the Southernmost Pint Golden Ale, the Save the Day IPA, and the Hazy Lady New England IPA, and many other tasty handcrafted beers brewed on-site right here in Key West. And if you're not a beer drinker, don't worry, as they have available on their menu wine and other adult beverages and booze-free drinks. While enjoying a pint or two, check out their amazing menu of small fare items made to order that include local favorites, guac and chips, and Mexican esquites street corn. And their delicious main course items, Caribbean chicken salad, and trade wind meatballs. Stop in and enjoy one of their tastings of 4 different beer offerings of your choice. Or just enjoy a pint or two while taking in the aromas of beer being brewed on site and relaxing inside their brew pub atmosphere. Better yet, soak up the wonderful Key West weather and enjoy one of their handcrafted beers while hanging out on their great outdoor patio with music videos, movies, and sports games. Come by and watch your favorite team play on the biggest screen around. That's Blast Beer Company, Southernmost Pint Brew Pub, located at 522 Front Street here in Key West. Blast Beer Company, around since 1992, making beer 1 barrel at a time.
Nailtini Nail Bar and Day Spa in Key West offers a relaxing and serene atmosphere. Whether you are visiting Key West or a local, Nailtini is your temporary getaway from stressful everyday life. We provide a wide range of services. Dr. Lesson offers Botox and fillers by appointment only. We have skincare that includes waxing and facials. And for nails, it's not just a pedicure. You can get gel, you can get acrylic. While our skilled professionals pamper you and your guests, you can sit back and enjoy a relaxing manicure, pedicure in one of our massage chairs, and enjoy a complimentary martini or other drink option. To see all our spa services, visit us at our website, nailtinikeywest.com, or call 305-294-4443 to talk with one of our skilled professionals and to make your appointment today.
Myself phoning her at least 10 times a day. You know, it's so unusual for me to carry on this way. I tell you, I can't sleep at night, wanting to hold her tight. I tried so hard to convince myself that this feeling just can't be right. And I'm telling you, it's too late
Hi, this is Danny Rosado, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio, tikimanradio.com. Oh, yeah.
All right, so I was requested to play this song. I don't play this out in public very often. I'm just going to say this is a semi-true story. Well, this is a story my mother told me. This is a predicament song. It was Friday night. I was feeling low. Thought I'd feel better with a little bit of smoke. My stash was dry as it had ever been. All I had left was seeds and stems. Seeds and stems, that's all I got. I wish I knew, smoked up all of my pot. I could call my brother, he's got a friend. All I got left is seeds and stems. So I buzzed my brother, said I'm on my way. He said, man, I ain't seen that boy in 38 days. No, I wouldn't lie to you, 'cause you're my kin. Brother, all I got around here is seeds and stems. Seeds and stems, that's all I got. My brother's wife, they done smoked up all of his pot. I can call my folks, but I hate to barge in. All I got left is seeds and stems. Pick it then, all right. I said, hey, Dad, what's going on? He said, we just sitting around the house getting stoned. That was the last of it. Now the pickings are slim. All we got left now is seeds and stems. Seeds and stems, that's all we got. If I know Mom, she baked up all of Dad's pot. I'm starting to think I need more friends. All I got left is seeds and stems. Everybody help us out. Seeds and stems, that's all we got. I wish I knew who smoked up all of my pot. My party's over before it begins. All I got left is seeds and stems. Yeah, all I got left is seeds and stems. Thank you.
This is Gene Mitchell, and you're listening to The Tiki Man on Coastal Americana Radio.
Look up, child. World is born. Shoes untied, and your soul's warm. Windows are rolled down. The sun is setting high. Windows are rolled down. I'm fixing to die. Come rose hay, companion fear. It's rocky road and they're steering wheel. Who do you call to ease your pain? Oh, for you to get through this rain. Windows are rolled down. be? Are you locked up in this fantasy? Oh, this miles it had torn us apart. My newfound faith and my broken heart. Windows are rolled down. Sun is rising high. Windows are rolled down. Feel that wind rushing by. Hey, windows are rolled down.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Island J Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island Replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Legends Studio in Ottawa, Tennessee, from 7 to 9 p.m. Make sure you catch the Friday kickoff with Jen Shin from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Friday. Jen kicks off the weekend and tells you all the activities coming up on Tiki Man Radio and spotlights all of our sponsors. That's a Friday kickoff with Jen Shin every Friday from 11 to 1 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Friday starting at 8 p.m. It's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun. That's right. Have some fun. And I do believe that Rick is doing his show this afternoon. That's according to him. And so that's good.
With new equipment?
I believe so. He was searching for a new laptop earlier in the week. They usually don't call me in the week where we can work out things. It's usually 30 minutes before the show.
Hey, got a problem here.
Hey, I got a problem. Yeah, you do. Flan's been dragging this week, just kind of wandering around, looking at pictures on the wall and stuff. I mean, you know.
Hands on the fire.
Yeah, there we go.
The flat top's on the grill.
The flat top is on the grill.
Yeah.
He's got our grill.
food.
I got it lighted up. I'm warming the flat top.
You ain't got it on high, do you?
No, put everything on low.
Okay.
Everything goes on low.
Because it gets hot in a hurry. So you can't walk up and I started to say, well, we got to go.
Nope, it's on low. And, you kind of have a little side
burner.
Burner.
Yeah, y'all probably call that something else in California, but it's a burner.
It's a heater upper thing.
It's
a heater upper
it's
thing.
A burner. It's a burner.
Oh, okay.
And I got my deep pan. It's a cast iron pan for deep fry.
Lodge.
A lodge. On it right now on low.
Okay, good.
Low.
Good. I see my daughter is out there. She's been mowing the grass. Eric's got to go mow the grass.
Yes,
listen,
yes.
Y'all got to
He
mow.
said, and Rick said that he solved his problem for the first time.
Yay!
Yay, Rick.
All right, go, buddy. I'm so proud of you.
I remember, I've told this story before, but I remember Bahama Brad one time took his radio out, and he wanted to put a new radio in his car. And he went down, he says, I run into a problem. I went down in the garage, and the whole dash is out of the car, and there's wires everywhere. I'm like, yeah, you got a problem. So he put it back together, and the only thing that didn't work was the gas hand, right?
The gas hand.
The gas hand.
Needle. The gas needle.
And I'm like, that's...
serious, you guys call it that. You're just making that up.
What do you call it?
The gas hand.
Gas gauge.
Okay, the gas gauge.
Okay.
Sorry
Okay.
to interrupt.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry to hijack your story, but
Listen,
I think you make
live in
stuff
Tennessee
up.
now. I'm trying to teach you how to talk.
Honestly, I think
Okay?
you make stuff. That toboggan thing.
Everybody in the South calls it a toboggan.
Anyway,
I still don't
the
believe
gas
it.
gauge.
We don't have real toboggan.
Jesus Christ.
Now we know what you're talking about.
Can't even tell a story because I got to stop and decipher
educate?
a word.
Yeah. Bet
Right.
you can't wait till B-Dog's back.
What, does
huh?
your gauge wave at you? It's like a hand. It says, dude, you're getting empty.
Well, I wish it had because I told him when he put it back together, the gas gauge was not working. The gas hand, gas gauge, whatever.
Scan.
I think y'all know what the hell I was talking about. But anyway.
Barely.
Yeah.
Only because we speak Tiki Man.
Oh, we've heard that one before.
So the gas gauge wasn't working. I'm like, listen, that is a problem. You need to get that fixed. He's like, can you fix it? And I'm like, no, you created this problem. You need to fix it. Well, he ran out of gas. And he says, I got a problem. I'm like, what's the problem? He's like, I'm sitting on the side of the road and ran out of gas. I'm like, you do have a problem.
Uh-oh.
You know, so sometimes, I say all that to say, sometimes you got to let people figure out their own problems.
Did you tell him to call AAA?
No, I'm like, don't call me. I told you to get that fixed a month ago.
Oh, and you know what? Kind of what he might have just reversed the wires. And if you fill it up, it wants to go down to empty then. Yeah.
Ann says, call it what you want.
Polarization, Alex.
Ed said, call it what you want.
DC, you know.
Ann says, call it what you want and worry about the rest. But I'm from here, and I don't call it a hand. Okay.
Well, thank you, Ann. She's our current expert du jour.
Lord have mercy.
I know.
Pulling teeth sometimes. We need a dentist sponsor.
Yes,
that way
we
I
do.
can just go right to the commercial every time I get into these
Harrison Bay Dentistry. I go
They're
to
great.
him.
Yeah, we love them.
Yeah.
That's
Dr. Henderson. Yeah.
Where does I go? Apison?
Oh,
You
yeah.
go to Apison, yeah.
And he smiled really a lot after I gave him that $25,000 check.
Of course he did.
He says, hey, you want a free barbecue?
I'm like, yeah, barbecue sandwich would be great, but
No, he was talking about a barbecue.
A grill.
Yeah, a grill.
A grill.
Oh, a Tennessee grill.
I need to get some Tennessee people in here to do the show. All right, so the weekly schedule, I don't know what B-Dog and Lou have on their show. They were supposed to, again, have another guest this past Wednesday, and I guess he didn't show up or whatever. So I don't know if he's coming back or what, because they're MIA this weekend on their honeymoon. And or not honeymoon, but anniversary.
Anniversary.
Yeah. They finally got married, damn it, after all these years.
Living in sin.
Once the kids got raised and out of the house, they finally got married. Wonder what they do with their dog when they go out of town like that.
I think one of the kids lives in the same complex, and she comes over and watches her. Him, Daggett, watches the dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Flasnick, what's your problem?
What?
She's whining.
I think her CBD wore off.
Oh. Lola is in the studio, in case y'all don't know what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And no Tuesday on the island this week because they were on their way back and trying to evacuate to Key West to get around the hurricane that is coming around in through Florida. So no Tuesday on the island replay this week. Racing is finally back after a 2-week hiatus. They really screwed up yesterday by putting everything on the CBS Sports app. Like, what the hell? But I did watch a little bit of the truck race last night, and that was kind of boring. Richmond used to be a really good track, but it's just nothing now. And for all of those of you that are over in Richmond, I'm not talking about your town. I'm just talking about the track. Track used to be, it's kind of like Bristol. Bristol used to be sold out years in advance.
Yes.
You know, and they're going to turn Bristol into a, is it football? Football or baseball? I think maybe baseball.
They're closing down that Bristol track up there?
No.
Huh?
No. So Bristol, again, used to be sold out years in advance, and they would, that's all they focused on was racing. Now they come up with these gimmicks, like they turned it into a dirt track, and for a couple of years
with those big mud trucks and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they had a Tennessee football game up there one time, but I think this is a baseball game. Yeah. That they're going to turn it into a baseball field inside the stadium just for that
time.
Just that one time.
Got it.
Professional baseball?
I believe so. And we'll defer to Ann on that.
Tell us, because I can't read your lips right now. What?
Ann, can you just come over here every Sunday and do the show?
Ohio State is going to play.
She's our expert.
Got to mow too. Everybody's mowing it. Listen, I was going to say earlier, you got to mow your yard through the week.
Yeah, okay. That's what the Tiki Man does.
Yeah, you got to get mow your yard through the week. Can't wait for the weekend.
My guy will be here on Wednesday.
Oh yeah. You finally found somebody to mow the damn thing?
I did.
We're in like our. Is he our second? Okay, he's only our second person.
But Chris is a good guy.
He is. He's a great guy.
Chris Dawson Landscaping, for anybody local, is a good landscaping company.
Well, there you go. There you go.
And he doesn't mind mowing on sheer cliffs like where we live.
Plan on getting to the island Saturday, November the 2nd. Alan Jax Bowers is coming in on November the 2nd around noon after I get off the ship in Miami.
Oh,
okay,
that's
cool.
so fun. It'd be great to see you in Key West. Yeah.
Now, due to the...
well, of course he's going to be there. He's going to do some
Yeah, oh yeah, he's going to be there. Yeah, he's coming in Key West. Due to some of the, I got a notification about our flight into Key West that it's 45 minutes later because of all these delays and things that have happened or whatever. It impacted our flight, but
already.
Wow. But again, still the best flight I ever got into Key West. 2 people, $777. So if you haven't done this Wednesday to Wednesday thing, man, I'm telling you, that's the best way to travel.
Are you flying out of Noogie or are you going down to Atlanta?
Noogie.
Awesome.
Noogie's the best way to go.
It is. I totally agree.
Yeah.
Noogie's a great airport.
It is. Easy in, easy out. You don't have to go to Atlanta. Yuck.
Yeah. That whole deal to Atlanta, I mean, you're only doing that to save $75 and you spend that on parking.
Yeah.
No, sometimes it's more than that. Sometimes you're like saving $1,000.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes it's
it depends on where you're going.
It depends on where you're going, yeah.
Okay. Did you look at Costa Rica tickets yet? Because I haven't.
I have not.
Okay.
Alex has. He can tell you about it.
Okay.
He said it was pretty reasonable, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We'll talk about that.
I guess he's saying it's lower right now.
What's the matter,
We'll talk
Lola?
Lola Flask.
She's so funny. She's like,
She's hungry.
Yeah, she's probably hungry.
Starving.
That's probably it.
We don't feed our dog.
No,
they just let her
Alex
starve.
feed her.
Yeah.
So Mark Mulch was wanting to come on the show. He's got this new song that's coming out. He's got a couple more that he's working on. He's wanting to come on the show in September. And he chose the date that we're going up in the mountains.
Yes.
And I'm like, well, that's we're not going to be here then. And then he chose the other date when we're going to be down at the Atlanta racetrack.
No.
I'm like, we can always video in, man. You and
how's
Manolo.
that expression go? Something about out of luck?
Yeah, out of luck.
When's the Atlanta date?
I don't know,
I didn't know you're doing that.
But I'm excited for that because I'm not going to it.
Yeah. Mo says Costa Rica, $500.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's not bad.
not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Verona says Ann's going to do an Ann's Sports Minute.
I love it.
That would be so good.
You know,
Wouldn't that be great? You're on, Ann.
Bahama Brad and his buddy used to do a sports show.
Oh, yeah?
On the radio here.
They did.
On Tuesdays or Thursdays, I can't remember, whatever, about an hour long, and that's all they talked about was
I'll be
sports.
doggone. That would be cool to watch.
Yeah, it was very cool. Well, it was just on the radio. We didn't have the cameras and stuff back then.
Sure.
It was back in the Tiki Island radio days. At one time, Brad was doing that show. He was doing another show that was kind of back in the 40s and 50s. And
that was
wow, like a
really
retro thing?
yeah.
That's cool.
And then he did the other show that was more...
B-sides.
that was B-sides that he did. And then the other show was Surfside with Bahama Brad on Saturdays. And that was all new music. And he would talk about the bands and stuff.
No,
So
that was great to get all that for free.
Absolutely.
free hell, he lived here.
Nothing's free.
Have you seen that boy's 13 size shoes? I mean, you know, he ain't nothing free about that boy.
Gallon of milk a day, huh?
Yeah. You know, when he said he loved Roman noodles, I was like, oh, that's great. That's great. Let's go ahead and get a case of them. It's like $5.
Well, last 1 week.
Yeah. Are they Roman noodles? Is that you call that in California?
Ramen.
Yes.
Ramen.
Ramen,
Yeah.
right. Not Roman, okay.
Ramen noodles. I used to eat a lot of those in the military. A lot of
we
ramen
heard a lot
noodles.
of that, too, in California.
Yeah.
That's how you got to do it. You just go, you go,
God almighty. Well, you know, if you got the grill going, it's probably on fire by now. But
there's nothing on there grilling. It's just the hot, the pan and the
on the barbecue.
On the
yeah,
on the
on the
grill, on the grill top. The grill top of the barbecue. Yeah.
You know. I'm going to go out there and show you.
We can have both.
I'm going to show you.
Grill on it.
Yeah, it says grill. It doesn't say barbecue.
It does. It says grill on it.
Yeah.
It really does.
Okay.
All right.
You people are weird out there, man.
Yeah.
That's why we came back here, so you can
Love
tell
it.
us how to live life.
That's funny.
Yeah. You know, I mean, move out here to Tennessee and can't talk right.
You know, in the morning when the water's, the grass is all wet, I get those 5-gallon buckets of water and I can ski down to the doggone grapes.
Yeah, you can with the wet grass. I can see that happening.
Yeah. Well, I believe I'd run me a water hose down there. That's what she does. She stretches the water hose out to there and just leaves it there.
Well, I do until we get company come in, but y'all aren't company, you're family, so
I know.
I'm just going to hang the hose over the rail, whatever.
We're good with that.
So the kid's still out at the pool?
No, they're going home because Mr. Levi got himself a splinter. And he was really upset about that, and that just ruined the rest of the swim time. So they're going home to get the splinter out.
That boy needs to toughen his feet up a little bit.
I told him, I
Okay,
said,
every time he comes over, he gets a splinter. He needs to toughen his feet up a little bit, run around in the
"Buddy,"
yard.
I said, you know what? We're going to have to cut it off now. And he said, don't cut it off.
He's like, hell with that. I'm just going to leave.
And I said, well, I'm just messing with you, buddy. We're not going to cut it off.
Okay.
I should have kept going with it, though, because that's what our parents, we're Gen Xers. Our parents would have been like, you need to go walk it off.
He's going to have that story for kindergarten.
Yeah.
My grandma was going to cut off my toe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw something the other day that said, I'm pretty sure that I died when I was 7 years old, and my mama made me walk it off.
That's right. That's right. And I know my mama did about a million times.
snow.
Yeah.
So that's what I said to Levi. I was
Like,
well, we're just going to have to cut it off.
You get out there and walk in that snow, all right? You'll be all right.
It'll be all
Quit
right.
whining about it, for God's sakes. And the rest of you quit whining and start your day the positive way with some island vibes. For God's sake, turn on Tiki Man Radio. Cut off that negativity. We got 5 o'clock somewhere on the road with Rick the Stick coming up at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Tomorrow we got Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, and then we start rolling for another week. So make sure you tune in to all those great shows. Tell everybody about Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you hit the like button before you get out of here. And we'll be back next week with another edition of Sunday Mornings with a Tiki Man. Have a great day.
See ya.
So long, my friends, farewell, goodbye. I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long, farewell, bye-bye. Andy!
Goodbye to my friends, I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I like to see your smiling faces again, so goodbye, my friends, bye-bye.
Thank you for the open invitation, your kind of laws and adulation. But look at the time, oh Lord, we gotta fly. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye. All right, kid.
Hey there now, friends, it's time to go. But we'll return and do another show.
That's right.
When we come back, drop in and say hi. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
All right, Dirk, bring it on now, come on. Give me a smile and a warm embrace. Pick up your coat and grab that old suitcase. I hear the whistle blowing down the track. Can't say for sure when we're coming back. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye. And now we're leaving with tears in our eyes. We'll be back soon, so don't you cry. So long, farewell, bye-bye. So long, farewell, bye-bye. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
Whoa.
So long, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being a part of Tiki Man Radio. We'll see you next week. No Tuesday on the Island replay this week. So we're going to roll you back to the base. So if it sounds a little funny, just refresh your app. Have a great day, everybody.